Maiden for she's
แตก
been
ล้านได้ห
trailing
รือ
the
เปล่า
maiden
วะ
for
เพื่อน
some time now. It's her 9th go today, but she's been
จะถึง
going
หรือ
well
เปล่า
enough to be considered a top 4 chance here. So Flash Guru, the
มันต้อง
first
เบ็ด
starter,
4,000
and
นะ
Baltic Cavalier, both
ของ
drawn
ลุ้นตัว
wide
แพง
gates. They'll be the last two to
โด
come
ด
up,
โดด
including
โอ้
Malibu
โห
Blaze.
ชม
She's also out of
เฮีย
line.
ชมมา
As we said, she presented well today. Her only run was sound at Kembla. That was back on the 1st of August, and she's
ตอน
been
นี้
set
ก็
up to
กำไร
the
แล้วนะ
satellite stable at the Gold Coast of Chris Wallace. Jimmy Orman riding today. She goes in.
บึ้ม
They're
เรียบร้อย
really
ครับ
crunching her late now.
โอเคผมจะไม่ให้มันหลุด
$1.75.
ที่
Best of
200K
two.
นะ
$2 will be the best fluck.
เผื่
Now
อมันสุดนะเกม
$1.75.
นี้
So many
แม่
will
ง
be
เบ็ด
anchoring
น้อย
here
ๆไม่
in the
มา
first
เลย
leg of
นะ
the
ครับ
quaddy. We'll know soon because they're
ส
all
องสาม
in
วันมาเนี่ยเบ็ด
and ready to
เบ็ด
jump.
หนัก
700,
ถือว่า
800 meters. The
มา
light is on. Racing now. Malibu Blaze out wide, taken hold of at the start by Orman.
หรือว่ามันหมดแล้ว
Towards the
มันไม่แจก
tail.
แล้ว
On
หรือ
the
ว่า
other
ยังไง
hand, Rain, Hail and Shine bounded out
มา
of
หรื
the
อเปล่า
start and leads initially
โอ้โห
from
เสียดาย
Agent
แม่ง
99
อยากให้มัน
rolling
เข้าเบ็ด
forward with
สัก
Flash
4,000
Guru.
นะเมื่อกี้
Sugar pushed on too far
ไม่
away
หลุด
in
แล้ว
the
ว่ะ
first call
มา
with
สู้ว่ะ
Tarawato. Agent
สู้ว่ะ
99
คูณ
is
10
deep, then
เป็น
Jabba,
ไง
Baltic
มาหรือเปล่า
Cavalier,
คูณ
Diamond
10คูณ
Beans. Malibu Blaze
เฮี
Orman
ยไม่อย่างนั้น
navigating
นะ
over
บอกเลย
the
ว่า
one
บึ้ม
off
บั้ม
the fence in third last position and out towards the
บึ้ม
tail.
บั้ม
Bulla
บึ้มบึ้
Bulla
ม
and What Revolution. They head down the back straight now.
โด
Short
ด
of
โดด
1200
โดด
left.
โดดโดดโดดโดดโดดเฮียโดดเบ็ด 4,000 ด้วยรอบเนี้ย
And Spidey spun
เจอของดีเขาให้นี่บอกเลยว่า
for the first time. Third on the
สุดๆนะถ้าเจอตัวแพงเอาแล้วไง เหมือนกับรอบแรกหรือเปล่าเพื่อน ไอ้เหี้ยเบ็ด 4,000
one off the inside.
เรียบร้อย มาเบ็ดคู่เว้ย
Baltic Cavalier.
ก็ไม่ต้องพูดเยอะเลยนะครับเกมเนี้ยเกมขวัญใจ 600K เป็นไงล่ะ รู้เรื่องเบ็ดน้อยๆแม่งไม่มาดีนะอยากให้มาเจอเกมนี้เกมขวัญใจโอเคพอเลยเลิกไม่เล่น
His
ละ
third last coming to the turn, starting to navigate a path between runners now, but needs to, about 5 off them. Then Diamond Blaze, and last of all, Diamond Beans, and last of all is Bulla Bulla. On straightening, Tarawato let loose, went past Rain, Hail and Shiner, jab out of the outsider, Malibu Blaze starting to work home well, then Flash Guru and Sugar Puss, but Tarawato pinched a break with 100 metres left to run. It might be a winning one. Jabbar runs on well, then Malibu Blaze, but Tarawato, he's got him today, Tarawato. Beat Malibu Blaze, Jabbar third. Fourth, I'd say Diamond Beans from Flash Guru, Sugar Push. Then came Spidey, Rain, Hail and Shine, ahead of Bulla Bulla, Agent 99, What Revolution, and Baltic Cavalier whipped them in 144.82.
Tarawato, $7, $2 beats Malibu Blaze, who just gave itself too much to do late, and Jabbar back in third at some big prices, 6, 4, 11. Tarawato was a very healthy return, $7, $2 for Andrew Spinks.
สวัสดีทุกคนครับผมสวัสดี
An
ใน
eye
ยูทูบ
catching
แล้วก็
Malibu
เฟซบุ๊ก
Blaze.
นะครับ
Let's go to Bendigo for race number 5. At Bendigo, we are kicking off the quaddy, the back end of the card, 310 for Onslaught. He's the
เรา
fave
มาเปิดรายการ
for
อย่า
his
งเป็นทาง
benchmark
การ
50
กัน
over
นะ
the
ครับผม
1400
ก็
metres.
ส
Refreshed.
วัสดีทุกคนนะครับผมอยู่
$4.80.
กับผมครับแชมป์ไมยาราบนะครับผม
Ski
กับ
Zoom
วันยับนะครับผมทีมในวันนี้
Double
ก็
figures
คื
all
อ
better the rest of the field.
ไมยาราบ
Enzo
ทัวร์
10, 11 for cold beers. Galaxy and at a price.
อยู่กับทีมในวันนี้ครับไมยาราบทัวร์โคตร
If you
คูล
like to
ทาว
follow
นะครับผมหรือ
these
ว่า
types of
KK
moves,
ทาวนั่นเองนะครับผม
first price was
อยู่กับเกม
$101 into
GTA V
51
Low Pay นั่นเองนะครับผมแต่ว่าก่อนที่ผมจะอธิบายนะครับผมหาคนมาช่วยอธิบายเพิ่มนะครับผมก็
today.
หลายคน
Now into
ที่
6
ไม่เคยดูหรือว่าไม่เคยเล่นเกมนี้นะครับผมก็คือจะอธิบายให้ฟังแบบเล็กๆน้อยๆนะเพราะความรู้ผมก็มีเล็กๆน้อยๆเหมือนกันนะครับผม GTA V Low Pay คืออะไรนะครับมันก็คือบทบาทสมมุตินะครับผมที่อยู่ใน GTA V นั่นเองแต่อยู่ใน 5M นั่นเองนะฮะก็คือมันจะเป็นบทบาทที่เราตั้ง
At
เข้า
the
มา
pointy end of the
ว่า
pointy end
ตัวละคร
of the
เราอยาก
market,
เล่นตัวละครแบบ
360
นี้
to
แบบนี้ชื่อนี้แบบนั้น
remains
ลักษณะ
third
แบบ
of
นี้
a
คาแรคเตอร์แบบนั้นอะไรอย่างนั้นนะค
good
รับ
effort there
แล้ว
at
เราก็
Mildura
สมม
Hill
ติแบบเป็น
and
ตัว
fifth
นั้
at
น
Sandown Lakeside. Not
โดยกติกาเนี่ยมันมีง่ายๆใช่ไหมพี่แนน
coming across along with
การ
refreshed
เล่นเกมนี้มันก็คือ
and they're looking to go to the
คือ
first
การ
and second position
ห้ามเอา
so
เรื่อง
the Enzo's on the
OC
inside from Heavenly
กับ
Blade
IC
Shy
มารวม
Pepper
กันพี่พี่แนนอธิ
two
บาย
and
นะ
a
ครับว่า
half to
IC
luck at
OC
Plutus and a half last of all was test today coming off the back straight at the 800 and onslaught and refresh they share the lead they're out by 2.5 lengths to Cold Beers no excuses third Kawadi fourth then Ski Zoom next in the race then would have been Heavenly Body followed by the Enzo Galaxy Pirate well back Shy Pepper about 4 lengths to test test today. Superb, not going well. Lucky Plutus back
ตบมือ
with
ต้อ
it
นรั
on
บ
the home
พี่แพง
turn.
แขกรับเชิญของผมนะครับไม่ได้ใช่แขกรับ
And
เชิญเพื่อน
also
ผมเนี่ยผมลาก
Refresh.
มาด้วย
They've had a good battle. Cold Beers and Skeezer now come to the outside to come after them. Further back in the race then to the Enzo, working into the clear with Shy Pepper. Onslaught beats off Refresh. Cold Beers hasn't gone past anybody yet.
ค่ายม่วงนี่
Skeezer
อย่า
and
แปล
the
กใจนะครับ
Enzo
ผ
are
มว่า
getting
มันทำไม
past
ต้องเป็น
it.
ค่ายม่วงมันเป็น
It's
สัตว์นะค
Onslaught
รับผ
in
มที่อยู่
front
ใน
trying to
เก
cling
ม
on.
นะครับ
Refresh is coming
ก็
back
คือ
with
ถ้าสมมติว่า
Skeezer. Then the
เรา
Enzo
ส
wide
ตรีม
on
อยู่
the
นี้
track,
เรา
but
จะพูดว่าสตรีม
Onslaught's in
ตรงๆไม่
front.
ได้นะครับผมเรา
Onslaught's
ต้องพูด
got
ว่า
them
โก
beaten,
โก้
I think. Onslaught
ใช่
1-2 in
ทาง
front.
ค่ายไหน
Onslaught wins
ค่าย
it
แดง
from
ก็
the
คือ
Enzo.
YouTube
Refresh came
ค่ายฟ้า
again
คือ
to get
Facebook
third.
ค่ายม่วงคือทวิต
Skeezer
นั่นเองนะค
ran
รับ
fourth, then followed next in the race then
ก็
by Lucky
คร่าวๆประมาณ
Plutus.
นี้นะครับผม
Cold Beers didn't have any
แล้ว
excuse
ผม
in
ก็
the
จะ
world. We
ลืม
all
แนะ
want
นำ
Cold
ไป
Beers
นะครั
on
บผม
Friday,
ว่า
but it wasn't today.
ป
From
ระเทศ
Shy
นี้
Pepper,
ปกติ
then
เนี่ยผมอะเล่นเกมนี้อยู่
Next
แล้ว
in
นะครับ
was
ผมแต่ว่าอยู่ในประ
Superb
เทศวอ
Galaxy
ซิตี้
Pirate Test today
นะครับผม
and
โดยโล
Heavenly
ที่ผมเล่น
Body.
ที่วอซิตี้เนี่ยมันชื่อว่าแมมบ้านะครับผมโดยแมมบ้าเนี่ยเป็นโลแบบว่าก็ไม่ต่างจากเรียกว่าอะไรไม่ต่างจากตัว
4:30 and a
ตัวผมมาก
below
นัก
90
นะครับ
that's
ผม
your
เพราะว่า
return beats the Enzo
แมมบ้าเนี่ยเขาเป็นหัวหน้าแก๊ง
just a
MC
tick let's go to Wagga for race
ครับ
number
ที่เพิ่งขึ้นใหม่
5
ที่
the
วอด
harness
นะครับ
racing track to be
แล้ว
moving
ผม
forward in just a sec
ก็
with
รู้สึกว่า
290 for
ถ้าผม
Madam
มาประเท
Maggie
ศ
to
ใหม่
fave
นะผมไม่อยากเล่นแมม
260
บ้า
just ticks out late in the piece to
ผมก็เลย
290
เขียนโลขึ้น
Alberio's
มา
out to
โล
$4
นึงนะครับผม
and the biggest
โล
mover of
นี้
price $16
นะฮะ
now into
แบบผม
550 a steady
ย้ายไป
firm
ข้าง
up
หน้า
for
ให้คน
one
ไทย
horn
ครับผม
Billy
ว่าผมคือคนไหน
30 seconds
ครับ
away from a jump Michael
นะฮะ
Dundas
ซ้ายห
is
รือ
at
ขวา
the
เสื้อ
track
แดงหรือ
let's
เสื้อ
do it
ดำนะครับผมโลนี้ผมจะอธิบายก่อนว่าโลนี้นะครับผมชื่อว่าวินัยใจหมานะครับผมโดยโลนี้นะครับผมจะเป็นอุบไว้ก่อนผมขอดูคอมเมนต์หน่อยทายก่อนว่าผมคนเสื้อแดงหรือว่าเสื้อดำครับ
Back from his winter up north in the Sunshine State. Good to see
วัดโถ
Dino
เฉ
back
ลย
as
เลย
they're
แล้วกัน
about
วิ
to
กเก็ต
come
รอ
forward.
จัดไป
ก็คือคนเสื้อดำนั่นเองนะครับ
Starting
ผ
to
ม
come
โดย
forward. Tim joins us
โล
from
ของ
Sky
วิ
One.
นัยใจ
Thanks,
หมา
Tim.
เนี่ย
This
จะ
is
เป็นโล
the
คนผิวสี
modern
นะครับผมที่มี
lock-end
ลักษณะเป็น
stud
นักเลง
pace.
นะครับผมดูแบบว่า
Service
เอา
free.
เรื่องอะไรอย่างนั้น
His
แต่จ
service
ริง
fee,
ๆแล้ว
sorry,
นิ
is
สัยของวินัยใจหมาเนี่ย
$3,300.
มันติ๋มครับ
Modern
มันติ๋ม
art.
ฮะมันเรียบร้อย
And his best
นะฮะ
mile
แล้ว
rate
ก็
was
แต่เขาเนี่ย
150.4, amassing
จะมี
over $1
อีก
million.
บุคลิก
He's
หนึ่ง
a
ฮะ
very, very nice
โดยที่
stallion
สองบุคลิก
and
ครับ
has
ผม
done
เพ
a
ราะว่า
great job at modern art.
เรา
So
ต้อง
he's one
พูดอย่างนี้ก่อนว่า
of the
เราไม่ใช่
stallions
คนเรียบร้อ
available
ย
this
นะครับผม
breeding season as
เรา
they
ก็เลย
start
จะ
to
แบบว่า
come
ฝืน
forward
ตัวเองนิด
behind
นึ
the
งนะ
Tad
แต่ว่าให้มัน
Mobile.
รู้สึกว่ามีอะไรเราต้องยอมไง
Favourite number
แต่เรา
two,
ต้อง
Madam Maggie.
หาอีกบุคลิกหนึ่งที่มันเป็นบุคลิกของเราเนี่ยที่มันขี้โวยวายของเราเนี่ยใส่เข้าไปด้วยนะครับผมก็คือใจหมานั่นเองครับผมนามสกุลของเขานั่นเองนะฮะใช่
Inverlock Dreaming and One Horn Billy. He's the firmer. 16's into 5, so we're all set.
นั่นแหละฮะ
Ready.
มีสาว
And
ขอแพ
racing,
๊
getting
บ
away
ๆๆๆเลย
well from the inside was
Pow,
River of Ice. Master Blaster away well. Madam Maggie pushes through the centre and Inverlock Dreaming is out wider. This is a good go to the first corner, but it is going to be Madam Maggie outside. Inverlock Dreaming pushes around the outside and going through along the inner was River of Ice and the leader's up in the air. The favourite in the leader, Madam Maggie, found the top and gallop. So now we have a new leader, and the new leader I speak of is Inverlock Dreaming, getting into second River of Ice. Master Blaster around the outside. Jack's last two rides, 3 back the inner. It's followed forward by Coco, follow no one. To its outside, Heavenly Wisdom. The well-supported One Horn Billy is third last in the main division. Second last was Alvarero. And at the tail of the field was Sports Bounty, and the favourite has got itself back down and is starting to pace again. But it's 30 metres off the last horse as they head into the side of the track. Lead time was 9.2, first quarter 30 flat. And Inverlock Dreaming picks them up and puts them down nicely. He leads out by a length. River of Ice on the outside. They're inside, sorry, on the outside is Master Blaster. They're followed through on the inside by Jack's last hurrah. Heavenly Wisdom 1-1. One Horn Billy gets a nice track into the race. 1 out and 2 back. He covers to his inside. Coco follow no one. Third last on the outside was Alberio. Second last was Sports Bounty. And Madam Maggie, she's struggling to tack on at the tail of the field. Second quarter 30.4. So Parrots rated this leader to a nicety. And I speak of Inverlock Dreaming. Leads out by a length to Master Blaster. Just got a few of these off the bit. In behind the leader, River of Ice. They're tracked through by Heavenly Wisdom. Also, they're getting to the outside. One Horn Billy, but he's not making much of an impression. And Jack's Last Hurrah on the inside. But Parrot says ta-da at the top of the straight here aboard Inverloch Dreaming. He swings into the straight with a good lead. Getting into second now was Jack's Last Hurrah. River of Ice, Coco Follow No One sneaks home along the inside. Halfway up the straight, Inverloch Dreaming's got a winning break, and it's all Inverloch Dreaming. Inverloch Dreaming too good. Second, Jack's Last Hurrah. Third over the line, Coco Follow No One. Alberio flew from the back to get to fourth. They were followed by One Horn Billy, River of Ice, Heavenly Wisdom, Madam Maggie, well back to finish, Master Blaster, Sports Bounty, the last one over the line, and Inverloch Dreaming too good in the fifth.
650 and 270 thereabouts your return. Jack's Last Hurrah's back in second, and Coco Follow No One in third. 496 Wagga after race number 5. Okay, let's go to Bendigo Greyhounds for race number 2. About 25 seconds away from a jump. $1.35 extremely favourite from the 2 box. Challenges in Radical Rex box 1 and Wizardry Tricks in box number 8. Both trading at $7 now. Both have been a fraction easy late in the piece. Quick peek at the tips here. Favourite on top for Dan Hibbard, 178, the key chances to beat. We're back to Murwillumbah to kick off the quaddie on Cup Day in about 2 minutes or so, I suppose. Benchmark 58 over the 1100 metres. Sweeping the board is your favourite, on top from the track by Melinda Turner, and a special as well from Gary Cleese. Tell you more in just a tick. Let's go to Bendigo Greyhounds for race number 2.
Wins, resuming from a bit of a freshen up. It's the favourite, $7 each of 2 for the 1 Radical Rex and 8 Wizardry Tricks, and then $10 for the 4 Blue Stingray. Big odds for the other 3. All eyes on the check. Extremely's into 3's on 133. They're set to go. Ready? Racing, and it began okay. Extremely, he's going to drive through underneath of Blue Stingray. Trying to push through was Radical Rex, but got chopped out. Wizardry Tricks gets to third, and they get clear from Rupert's Boy, getting dragged down. Radical Rex back to last. Ahead of it was McIver Jack. Blue Stingray's in front, and Extremely's got a bit of work to do here as they turn. It's in front, Blue Stingray. It's not going to get there, Extremely, and Blue Stingray wins over Extremely and Wizardry Tricks. They were clear from Rupert's Boy running fourth. A gap then to the other pair in the race, which was McIver Jack, Blazing Zara, and the other one, Radical Rex, hasn't made it in the pen. He's running the opposite direction in the back straight, and the time is another quick one, 23.978.
4, 2, 8 and 9. Bendigo race number 2, Blue Stingray. Nice price, $12.70 and $3.20. Takes out the second. Off to Murwillumbah. This kicks off the quaddie on Cup Day. Feature comes up in race number 7, the Murwillumbah Cup, worth $50,000 over the $15.50. Pretty tight market too. Tell you more closer to jump. They're moving in for the 5th. The first leg sees sweeping the board. $2.10 into $1.85, back to $1.95. It's a dominant favourite. A special at the track from Gary Cleese, and tipped on top as well from Melinda Turner. 7-4-1 key chances to beat, and Rod Fuller likes it as well. 3-7-4-1 for Rod. We'll get to him in just a moment. Sweeping the board, having a little bit easy late. 185 out to $1.95 after being well supported first thing. 5-year-old gelding having second start this preparation. First up was 4th at Ipswich. Benchmark 60 grade over the 1200 metres. Worked on speed and was beaten a length by Pivotal Motion. Some pretty solid Doom and Metropolitan form prior to that there in Queensland, and overall looking to add to its record. 2-time winner from 20 goes. 8 minor placings though, generally around the mark. Lee Figaro, the main challenger at $3.20. Pride of Pingueras out to $7.50, and double figures or better the rest of the field. This kicks off the Murwillumbah quaddie on Cup Day with Rod Fuller.
Here at Murwillumbah, they move forward well and sweeping the board. Sweeping the board is the favourite, Tim, at $2. They bet $3.20 early, generally around the $2 mark. La Figaro $3.20, Pride of Pinguera $7.50. So far it's been Matt Dunn's day with a training treble, Matt McGurran and Jasper Frankton with riding doubles. I see La Figaro in the upcoming event. Matt Dunn going for 4 wins. This horse is the mare part owned by popular chairman Bernie Quinn of the Tweed River Jockey Club. We wish Bernie all the very best. Hasn't been here today due to the lockdown. First cup he's missed in 47 years. Now Ilya moves forward Gary and Melinda joining us from Thoroughbred Central. The line is set. Ready to see them fly in the fifth event, Murwillumbah. Sweeping the board, the favourite, away and racing, and one of the fastest to begin was Freya's Cloak, lobbed a length in front over Sweeping the Board, who gets up along the inside of Fermanar Lad and Ilya. A length further back, the red one, followed on the inside of it by Pride of Pingira. 2 lengths last of all was Le Figaro. They've gone 250 metres, and Freya's Cloak just in front. Racing with it is Fermanar Lad. They're out by 2.5 Ilya. Around the favourite Sweeping the Board. 3 further back, Pride of Pingira, followed by the red one, and still a length and a half last of all was Le Figaro. Up towards the home turn, on the inside Freya's Cloak, on the outside Fermanar Lad. There's nothing between them. 2 lengths third was Sweeping the Board with the sitting shot, followed by Ilya. A length and a half Pride of Pingira, followed by the red one, and back last of all was Le Figaro. Into the straight, 2.25 to go, and Freya's Cloak in front, joined by Fermanar Lad the outside. Sweeping the Board gets the run through in the middle. Le Figaro down the outside with Pride of Pingira. Sweeping the Board in the centre, bursts to the front and starts to race to clear another one from Matt Dunn. Sweeping the Board too good. Sweeping the Board from the fast finishing Le Figaro. Third was Pride of Pingira, followed by Fermanar Lad and also Freya's Cloak, who knocked up Ilya well back, and last of all was the red one.
Sweeping the Board, it was well tipped up at the track, and $2, $1.40. Jasper Franklin, another winner. Another winner for the Dunn team as well. They've trained 4 of 5 so far. It's a pretty tight look at second and third there. We'll let the judge split that pair across the line and pass it on, flash it on screen. Goulburn race 10 is next here on Sky One.
My Racehorse. Own elite horses with top trainers and no ongoing fees. You can browse catalogues, watch content and uncover unique pedigree insights. Select your ownership stake and click buy. Receive ongoing trainer updates, access to exclusive events and make great mates along the way. With micro shares from $100, visit myracehorse.com or download the app. My Racehorse. Elite racing. Affordable ownership.
Back with Goulburn, race number 10. Minors have been split at Murwillumbah. It was 7 over 4 behind Sweeping the Board. Here at Goulburn, race number 10. This will wrap up the card. $2 for Powder Finger in box number 2. A little easy after opening at $1.75. Dominant fave. $4.80 into $3.70. Royal Thunder has been the mover of the race. Looking for win 3 at start 18. It's been close its past few. Minor placings in its past 4 runs and its last 3 on the bounce. Over the 440 here at Goulburn, it's been second, narrowly beaten behind Tall General, Sonic Oak and Nick Mac Magic. Well backed here from the 8 box. Looking at Star Glitter, then $8 from the 5. Royal Osties a $9.50 chance, drawn inside. And Nordic Inferno out to 10. Headlines the double figure chances, of which not much happening at the bigger prices either. Just about on start time, let's go to Goulburn for race 10 with Kel for the last.
60 Royal Thunder. Yeah, thanks Tim, and thanks for your efforts, and obviously Cassie a little earlier on. Enjoy your weekend of racing. Stay safe and abide by those COVID protocols as outlined by the New South Wales State Government and Greyhound Racing New South Wales. So more greyhound action again here on the 27th, next Friday. And Maddox got a double today, so did Anthony and Jody Lord. Go to make Aston Barrack the dog to follow. So the second row is coming up now as the first line is locked away. Yours for theirs, an easing favourite, Powder Finger in the last. It's been very good money for Royal Thunder. Royal Ostie as well, it's 21s into $9.50. Here's the lure for the last time. Race 10, thanks Russ. Set Goulburn, ready, racing. Oh, slow to go, Powder Finger with Royal Thunder, and first to go was Royal Ostie, joined by Star Glitter. By golly, it's tight. Nordic Inferno's up there as well as Royal Ostie goes to the lead now. Chiseling through was Powder Finger with a nice run. Off the track there, Royal Thunder. Likewise, we're on Lad, turning for home. Powder Finger moved up on the outside. Royal Ostie's run a good race, but Powder Finger drew clear from from Royal Osty. Third home was Nordic Inferno. Not sure for 4 there. We've got Rockburner and Star Glitter. Well back was Elsa Star. I never sighted her. And off the track, we're on Lad, and they've run the journey in the last. A nice run, 24.68 to finish it off.
2 Powderfinger, $2.50 and $1.70. Beats Royal Osty and Nordic Inferno. Dominant win in the last, 2-1-7. Wraps up the card, thanks to Kel. Off to Gawler for race 3. We've got about 60 seconds to finalise your bets. This is a maiden series final. 2.15 for 0 time in the 7 box. We've got Bella's Flower, $4.40. On Fire Alice at 5. $5.50 for Over the Bridge. They're the single figure chances. Biggest mover of them. 7 into 480 back to 5. On Fire Alice off the inside. Brenton Yates is tipping us into 0 time. It's the key chance to beat. 2-5-1. Hardest to beat behind 0 time. 2.15 if you want to play. Let's get to Brenton.
Runners are arriving at the start here. This is race number 3, and we've got the favourite here is 0 time on the tab fix for Tony Lagana. Looking to make it back-to-back wins. She was an odds-on favourite last run. Able to jump through, grab the front and bolt in. It was a 10-length margin almost. $1.90 on the tab fix for 0 time. We've got $5 for number 2, which is Bella's Flower. And $5.50 for On Fire Alice. This is race number 3, the final of the Open Maiden Series. And runners are being placed away. This is race number 3 at Gawler. We're over the 400, light on, set to race. We're ready. They're away. There's pace down near the inside. On Fire Alice is going to boot through a lead. Got away by a couple. Over Don Knee and out wider is 0 time. Then came over the bridge. A gap away came Rosa's Sapphire and Bella's Flower. But the leader On Fire Alice is out by 3. 0 time gives strong chase now. Then Don Knee straightening. On Fire Alice tackled by 0 time. On Fire Alice lifted to win from 0 time, who couldn't go straight the last bit. Third either Don Knee or over the bridge. Then came Rosa's Sapphire and Bella's Flower. The time here is around 23 and 30.
Okay, 1 or 7. On Fire Alice or 0 time. Fighting it out on the line. We'll confirm as soon as we hear from the track. Just looking at that photo, it looks very, very tight. The Gardens race number 2 while we await. 1 gets it. It'll be On Fire Alice bobbing in over 7-0 time. Third coming your way in just a tick as well. 1-7 a photo for now from Gawler. 5's back in third. Okay, here at the Gardens for race number 2. Got a 12 race card at the Gardens already underway. Good and fine conditions. Scamster took out the first at about that $6 range. And race number 2 is over the 400 metres with your market going. Classy Redeemer in the 7, the Smirkies at $3.80 in the 6, and 2 Pipe Pete out to $7, $8 for Couch King and 41 or better. $1.65 rock solid on debut for Classy Redeemer. Just ticks in to $1.45 now. It's been pretty pop as well. 420 into 380, back to 390, and Couch King just out to $8 after opening at 6. Let's give you some tips. This is a tricky race. Favourites clearly hardest to beat according to the betting. And Jared Wessel tipping 7, 6, 2 and 3.
About to come forward. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, looks like the market was going to be the best guide here, and Classy Redeemer well back, 165 now down to $1.45, so it's been a really good push for this favourite. On debut this afternoon, after opening 4.20, but goes back to $4 and then $8.50 Couch King and 2 Pipe Pete, $9.50. $1.45 for Classy Redeemer. Field of 7 here for race number 2. First of 4 maiden heats, races 2, 3, 4 and 5 on the card. And the starting signal's about to be given. Maiden heat number 1 about to get underway. Classy Redeemer, $1.45. Drawn out in box number 7 for Daryl Thomas. And she's been well backed, $1.45 down from $1.65. Rather, he's been well backed. First line about to come forward, placed away now. Thanks, Russ. Moving in well. Race number 2. Light about to go to green. We're just about ready. Favourite well backed in box number 7. Classy Redeemer down to $1.40 at the close of betting. Set race 2. Ready. Racing, Classy Redeemer left well, better speed though from Apache TP and also Couch King, but now Classy Redeemer accelerates and takes the lead onto the back, out by 3 lengths. Couch King second and third was Smirky, then came Apache TP from 2 Pie Pete, Dominant Bear towards last with Dixie Delight, but Classy Redeemer puts a gap in them, coming around the turn, 6 lengths clear. It's all Classy Redeemer, impressive on debut, scored by 6 lengths at the line. Couch King second, 2 Pie Pete might have gone up for third, just in front of Smirky and Apache TP, then Dominant Bear and Dixie Delight. The time is around 22:09.
Absolutely bolts in on debut. Classy Redeemer runs right up to that support in the betting. 150 thereabouts across all 3 totes. Couch King and 2 Pie Pete's run the minors behind. 7-2-3. Let's go to Mildura for race number 7. $17.90 the trip. $1.05. Nice and short this fave. Bernie Winkle, Mobile moves into position from tab very quickly, $1.10 into $1.05. It's went up short, all the rage. $10 pocket the deal, Guilty Hanover's at 15 and 34 or better, the other pair. Let's get to Luke Humphries to call the action of race 7.
As expert project managers, Tinderprint Australia coordinate complex multi-component projects encompassing all types of media, technology and logistics. Whether you're printing 50 copies of 50,000, Tinderprint Australia will match the needs of the best possible technology. Now galloping in the score up, Calonia Terra number 2's up to his old tricks from years ago. Got down, he's galloped again, so what, we're going to be down? No, he's got down again now, so he'll be right. Calonia Terra. As I say, Tinderprint Australia will match your needs to the best possible technology. If you can imagine it, Tinderprint Australia can print it. Thank you to Mel Campbell and the team at Tinderprint Australia for their ongoing support of the club. Calonia Terra's back in his spot. They're set. Green lights up. On the trots.com.au gate, they're away. Guilty Hanover really ran the gate from the widest barrier. She'll lead easily about 4 metres, Guilty Hanover. Coming up on the outside pocket, the deal second. Third, the fence, Murrinjai track. Calonia Terra's one off the rail and also one off the inside, Bernie Winkle. Past the Tinderprint Australia winning post in 12.1 for the lead time. Less than 1,600 metres to go. Leader Guilty Hanover puts the anchors out now. Into the Tankard Dental back straight 4 metres. The mainly yellow Murrinjai track second. 3 metres pocket the deal. Doesn't want to be in the death seat on the outside third. Bernie Winkle behind him 1-1, but you wouldn't think he'd come around and give him any cover because he's obviously not a death seat horse these days, Bernie Winkle. Calonia Terra's on the rail. 30.9 first quarter. The lead of the pegs, Guilty Hanover 4 metres. Second behind to the inside, Murrinjai track. 3 metres pocket the deal in the death seat, doesn't want to be there, but Bernie Winkle's following him up 4 metres away, 1-1, and then the pink, purple and white sashes, Calonia Terra 3 back the pegs. 1 round down, just under 11 1/4 out, just getting the mouth a bit open here, Guilty Hanover inside the 1,000, coming to the bell in the last lap, near the last 800 metres. Guilty Hanover's at it pretty easy in front, coming off a really good 6th down at Melton in the Group 3 mares sprint feature, 30.9 second quarter, so identical to the first, but they're about to quicken up. Murrinjai track behind second, pocket the deal, the outside third. Bernie Winkle fourth, 1-1. Let's hope he hasn't forgot what to do here at Mulgera. He hasn't run here for 7 weeks. Can you believe it? But he's been doing nothing wrong elsewhere. The Guilty Hanover is going to make him try catch me if you can tactics here. It's opened up. Pecker's given us some rain down the back and she's opened 12 clear. Bernie Winkle's going to have to sprint hard. The third quarter was 27. Fifth is Calonia Terra. Guilty Hanover 6 metres in front. Well, Bernie Winkle, he would have run a 26 quarter there in second place. What's he got left? He's coming hard in second place. Guilty Hanover the mare. Bernie Winkle the outside. Guilty Hanover from Bernie Winkle, who's flat chat the outside. Guilty Hanover's in front. Bernie Winkle's wearing her down. Guilty Hanover, Bernie Winkle. Guilty Hanover's in front from Bernie Winkle. Guilty Hanover's won it from Bernie Winkle. Guilty Hanover the mare. A great drive from Neil McCallum. The Peckers won it on Guilty Hanover, a half head to Bernie Winkle. 20 away, Murrinjai track third. 2 metres, Calonia Terra fourth. Fifth, pocket the deal. 28.1 was the final quarter. The mile rate of 156.1. Last half, unheard of around here, 55.1.
5 or 4, maybe a lean at the track to Guilty Hanover on the inside. Confirm after this.
The conversation and help set the agenda.
Don't miss it. The Big Sports Breakfast weekdays from 5:30.
Confirming Guilty Hanover beat the shorty Bernie Winkle, and Smorangi Track is back in third for no third dividend. 11.50 and 2.90 for Guilty Hanover beats Bernie Winkle. And no third divvy we touched on. Off to Bendigo. We've got the Bendigo double here with the Greyhounds first. Race number 6. First the dogs looking at $1.50 for Endurance in box number 8, the fave. $3.60 for $10 Slaps, and Johnny Fatboy out to $8 the last in single figures. All about the fave, who's been rock solid late in the piece. Tipped on top from Daniel Hibbard, 8 to beat 7, 5 and 1. Stain Bendigo as we touched on. For race 6, leg 2 of the quaddie. The Gallops are benchmark 64 over the 1,600 metres. Paramedic is the favourite in a pretty open race. Tell you more in a tick. Let's get to Dan Hibbard for race number 3 at the Greyhounds.
So the runners at the start here for race number 3. This is the tab.com.au Heat 1 of the 6 and 7 series. We've just had another little shower of rain, which has probably just gone through the Gallops as well. And field of 6 here. Favourite is the Pink Endurance.
Fourth. Let's go to Wagga for race number 7 here at Wagga, getting through a 10 race program. 2.15 for Miss Hattie. The fave, looking at $5 IM Speed. Norm's Courage 5 as well, and $5.50 for Procurements. Shark Dancer out to double figures at 11, and 19 or better beyond that. So changing marketplace here. We've got $12 into 6, back into $5 for Norm's Courage, has probably been the biggest mover. Good support as well for Miss Hattie, who opened up north of $3 into $2.20 and now $2.15. Holding pretty firm as your favourite. We're over the $22.70 with Michael Dummersney at the track. Miss Hattie on top to beat 9, 2 and 3. 45 seconds away from a jump. Let's get out to Michael nice and early.
Come forward. Race number 7 on the card is the Harness Racing Trading Ring Australia Pace. 2,270 metres is the journey as Sky One join us here for race number 7. Welcome back for... This is the Harness Trading Ring Australia Pace. It is a race over 2,270 metres. And our favourite is number 6 here, which is Miss Hattie. I thought she was one of the better bets on the card, Miss Hattie. She comes from the Brad Hewitt camp. And I thought she'd be awfully hard to beat. She was a good winner here at Wagga last time out. As they're about to come forward here. Others in the market, number 10, which is Norm's Courage. This one from the Trevor White camp at Junee. He's at $4.80 and $5 about the 2 IM Speed as they start to come forward. Starting to come forward here for race number 7. It's been a good day's racing so far down here in the heart of the Riverina. Couple of good performances. I tell you, nothing was good winning the last race after a slow first half. And earlier on, we've seen a couple of really nice races. But the Harness Racing Trading Ring Australia Pace, the Tab Mobile, is at start point. Favourite to start from 6. We're all set, ready and racing. Miss Hattie got away well from gate number 6. Shark Dance races early and also trying to race them on the inside is Left in the Wind. It's going to be Shark Dancer finding the lead. Pushing through Left in the Wind is going to find the leaders back, and the favourite is exposed early, Miss Hattie. It goes up and has a dip for the lead. I don't think it's going to be there. It's not. Shark Dancer is going to hold up on the inside. Miss Hattie has another dip, and oh gee, this has got vicious early, and this is going to be a really quick lead time. Miss Hattie gets there eventually, but Hewitt had to work. Second is Shark Dancer. They were followed through by Left in the Wind, IM Speed. Norm's Courage got a lovely run through from the second line. They were followed by Confuse Me. On the outside of it was Procurement. Well back in the field, Flaneur. Also there on the outside was 1, 2, 3 Cheese. And at the tail of the field, Armour Miss. Lead time 47.5. Backing it off in the lead now was the favourite Miss Hattie. She leads out by a length, the Shark Dancer. Getting up into third was Left in the Wind. They're being followed around the outside by IM Speed, caught in the chair, and here come the moves. Norm's Courage is around the outside to put itself into the race. It leaves a 1-1. Will be in the chair, but will be in the 1-1 once again after Armour Miss makes its run around the outside. They're being followed through by Left in the Wind. Confuse Me. Procurement back in the field. 1, 2, 3 Cheese. And at the tail of the field was Flaneur on the inside. After a lead time of 47.5, this leader's been able to back it off. And the first quarter goes over in 31.3. And your leader is Miss Hattie. She leads out by a length to Armour Miss as there's one down. Left in the Wind has gone down. Ross Druitt has been tipped out of the cart. The horse is down on the track, but these other runners have not been inconvenienced, and the race keeps on going. Left in the Wind is out of the race. Down the back, Miss Hattie is the leader. Up on the outside, Armour Miss. In behind the Speed, Shark Dancer. IM Speed 3 back the inner. It's covered by Norm's Courage. Also they're getting around the outside, Procurement. Confuse Me. Back in the field we had 1, 2, 3 Cheese, and Flaneur is at the tail of the field. Second quarter 30.2, and Miss Hattie starts to be just worked upon here by Hewitt. She's on a loose rein and running. Up on the outside, Armour Miss. Shark Dancer will keep coming in behind them. They're followed by Norm's Courage. Also their IM Speed. Third quarter 29.9, and the leader Miss Hattie Shark Dancer off its back to have a look. Procurement and Norm's Courage wider. Miss Hattie the leader. Shark Dancer nothing but game on the outside. It's Miss Hattie though the leader. She's travelling underneath the 100. And home you go, Miss Hattie. Miss Hattie too good. Miss Hattie defeats on the outside Shark Dancer. I Am Speed confused me. Also there Norm's Courage Procurement. Well back to finish in the race. We had Flaneur Armour Miss and at the tail of the field 1, 2, 3 Cheese. The horse that went down left in the wind is still on the track. We will get you a little bit more when it does come to hand with the fallen horse. Ross Truitt looks to be up on his feet.
Okay, Miss Hattie, $2.30 and $1.10 beats Shark Dancer, and I Am Speeds back in third. Fifth event here at the Gardens. Maiden Series continues. This heat number 4, $1.75, just out to $1.80 for Cut the Line. It's been pretty firm though, hasn't really moved. On debut from the 4 box, we've got 7 into $6 for Duker's Diesel. Shacker's out to $6 and $9 for Mac Fly. 30 seconds away over the 400 metres again. Cut the Lines on top for Jared Wessel. 1, 6 and 5, the key chances to beat. On the other side, the Murwillumbah Cup, race number 7 on the program, $2.50. Ready to humble for the Dunn camp. Dominant favourite. Tell you more in just a moment. Let's go to the Gardens first.
To $5. Thanks, Tim. Cut the Line, $1.85. This market's really been shaken around with that late scratching of Boomer Valley, who was hard in the market. Cut the Line back at to $1.95 off a low of $1.70. Duker's Diesel best back late, now 7 down to $5. So they're about to be called forward. This is our 4th and final maiden heat from the Gardens. Race 5 on the card. Kicks off the quaddie. Cut the Line back to $1.95 and favourite. So the first line's about to be called forward. Starting signal has been given. Collars and leads tossed aside. First line coming up. They're placed away. Second line follow them in now. $1.95 for Cut the Line. And we're almost set. Light about to go to green. We're set now. Favourite drawn in 4, Cut the Line, $1.95. Ready. Racing, Cut the Line, began fairly, was dragged off the track a fraction by Reddington Rum and shooting through. McFly leads them initially, 2 lengths away to Reddington Rum in second, then Duker's Diesel, 3 further back to Cut the Line, then Lake Road, second last shaker, Susie Noses last of all, but it's McFly on the arm coming around the turn, 4 lengths clear to Reddington Rum and Duker's Diesel, and McFly scores easily, 4 lengths on the line, second was Reddington Rum, Duker's Diesel was third, then came Cut the Line from Shaker, Lake Road towards the rear with Susie Nose. Time quick, around 22 and 6.
2, 3 and 1 at the Gardens. Mac Fly as much as $9 and $4.40 beats Reddington Rum and Duker's Diesel's back in third. Okay, off to Murwillumbah again. Their feature day. This is the Murwillumbah Cup coming up here in race number 7. Had the Murwillumbah Newmarket taken out by a Miracle in the previous, and this is the second of 2 features with $50,000 over the $15.50. Ready to humble for the Dunn team. Have already trained 4 winners on the program. $3 into $2.50. Make that $2.30 late in the piece. Drawn inside. There's a Gold Coast winner over the 1,400 metres going back about 3 weeks ago, beating Green Jacket. That was its most recent run. Sat on speed and was sort of too good for them there. Should get every opportunity to repeat the dose here. Willow Tito was good in the Coffs Harbour Cup last start 15 days ago. Was third behind It's Lily. Greek Hero was there in that finish as well. It opened at 3. Just gets out to 370. Kobe Jennings to steer it home for the Costa team. Machina Volante's out to $9.50 and $11 for This Is So. Gary Cleese likes Willow Tito to hold that form from the Coffs Cup here in the Murwillumbah Cup. Tips it on top. Ready to Humble's been best supported from tapping to $2.30. Willow Tito also on top of the track from Melinda Turner. Let's get out to Rod Fuller, who's standing by to call the action in the Cup.
This Is So. Northern Night. Good on you, Tim. Thank you. They're being called up well. Riverview Hotel Murwillumbah Cup, the highlight. And we've only got 3 horses to move in for the Murwillumbah Cup. Ready to Humble is the tab fixed favourite, 230. Willow Tito, 350. Makina Volante, 950. This is So 11. Beaufort Park at $12. $12 for Northern Night. Brett Bellamy, the trainer. And Brett trained the winner, Bon Costa, in the 2019 Cup. Tegan Harrison, the jockey. Tegan got the double, the Newmarket and the Cup. Exclusive in 2020, Kirk Matheson, Stephen Bennett. So there's only about 3 or 4 horses to move in. Previous event, the Newmarket, a Miracle, Kirk Matheson, Dan Bowen. Earlier, Sweeping the Board, Deliberation, Courageous, Our Rebel and Green Protector. So only a couple to be positioned. Nothing for the press to move in. Makina Volante to come up, and Southern Rock will be the last one to be called in. Speaking of Tegan Harrison winning the 2019 Newmarket and Cup double, Gary Cleese was successful in 1982, long time ago. Persian Warrior in the Cup, Aussie Echo in the Newmarket, and he rode 2 Cups, 82 and 86. Really rode this Murwillumbah track well, young G. Cleese. Anyway, Beaufort Park, the last one to be positioned. The line just about set. Riverview Hotel, Murwillumbah Cup. Stand by for action. Ready to release them. Field of 10. They stand perfectly. Willow Tito drawn the inside. Looks like it's another manual start. So Willow Tito, this is So stand up well with Kajito. Souls are back, away and racing in the Riverview Hotel Murwillumbah Cup, and it was a good straight line away. Fastest to begin was Northern Night on the outside, linking up with the course proper. Northern Night leads the length. Over second, Willow Tito. Third was Storm Attack, nothing for the press. Beaufort Park moving around them, though, be at 3 deep, followed by Kajito on the outside of This Is So. About 2 further back, 2 Ready to Humble. Now Willow Tito dropped to the rear of the field as Ready to Humble is up running third just behind the leaders, and a length and a half last of all is Makina Volante. They've left the 1,000-metre mark behind them. Northern Night in front, joined by Beaufort Park on the outside. Beaufort Park gets a neck in front. Northern Night is second, followed third by Storm Attack. Just off the speed is Ready to Humble, and a further half length back. 2 behind those next, nothing for the press, followed by This Is So on the inside of Kajito. Southern Rock is out 3 deep. 2 Willow Tito next to last, but making ground as I speak, and 2 lengths away last of all is Makina Volante. The Cup field approaches the home turn. Northern Night and Ray Spokes pilots the field, nothing for the press second. Beaufort Park is third, followed by Ready to Humble. Now Willow Tito sustains the run, and Makina Volante on the outside. Around the home turn, Northern Night on the inside, just in front. The run presents for Ready to Humble in the middle. On the outside is Willow Tito, and even wider is Makina Volante right down the outside. Makina Volante ranged up, race to the front into second, Ready to Humble, but Makina Volante is well clear, has the Cup well and truly won. Makina Volante by 2. Ready to Humble second. Willow Tito third. This Is So was fourth. Followed by Storm Attack behind those Northern Night, Kajito. Then Beaufort Park, nothing for the press. And one of the last ones in was Southern Rock.
Makina Volante, Ben Looker take out the Murwillumbah Cup, $8.60 and $2. Beats Ready to Humble and Willow Tito. Form stacked up, but a nice win from Makina Volante. 9.51 at Murwillumbah after race number 7. 1 to come on Cup Day. Let's go to Bendigo to wrap up proceedings. Benchmark 64 over the 1,300 metres. Influential Jack for the Ellison Zara Camp and Damien Lane aboard have been popular go-to in the last. $3.20 into $2.60. 2-time winner from 18. It's been racing well, though, this preparation. Third at Sandown Lakeside, 2 of its past 3, and last start on a heavy track ran 4th over the 1,400 metres. Benchmark 64 grade there. Benchmark 70 grade prior, starting very firm in the betting and gets another shot at benchmark 64 over the 1,300 metres here, where it lands from barrier number 14. We'll leave it up to D Lane. Stonefield, $5, just in from $5.50 late. Marketing's a $9.50 hope, and 10 or better the rest of the field. The last here at Bendigo. Let's get to Rick.
Know-it-all Jack comes up in the line. Good luck if you're still playing in the quaddie. You need 1 Onslaught into 3 Cabinho into 5 Ashford Street. None of them were that hard to find. Influential Jack the favoured way, coming home in the last. Ellerton and Zara have already had a winner today. going for the double here. Final event. Catanars Jewelers. Ready for the last. Mr. McAdam on the platform. The light blinks. 1300. Racing. Stonefield off the inside out okay. Know-it-all Jack missed it by 8. Zuyaya away well. Leads Merganella. And also Hassle-Free is chiming forward, so is Thoughts and Prayers, and then followed by Revless behind the speed. So is Stonefield on the inside, and then followed by Twos by. Frizen is a little bit deep, going around the outside from Marketing. Black Bow Tie. Influential Jack settling back with Copper Fox, and Galactic Express was the last one. They get to the 800 metres. Thoughts and Prayers held together. The leader over on the outside of Merganella. Then Hassle-Free on the rails, followed by the grey Revless. Zuyaya on the fence. Then Twos by, followed by Frism, Black Bow Tie. Marketing a long way back, so too Stonefield and the favourite Influential Jack about 5 from them and hooking to the outside. And then Galactic Express and Know-it-all Jack's about 6 lengths away. On the home turn, and Thoughts and Prayers held together as they corner in. Merganella, who's been spec'd at a price, travelled up really well on the outside. Then Hassle-Free looking for a run, followed by Revless. Down the outside, Twos by Frism, and then Marketing. Influential Jack is still coming on. Thoughts and Prayers a narrow leader here. On the outside, Revless. Twos by. Influential Jack's unwinding. Revless in the middle with Twos by. Twos by the outside hit the lead. Twos by won it from Revless. Third, Stonefield getting up on the fence, I think, in a photo over Influential Jack, who was strong all the way to the post, but I think it's got to settle for fourth. Close behind the Marketing and Hassle-Free, and then Merganella, Thoughts and Prayers, followed by Black Bow Tie, Frism, Zuyaya, Copper Fox, Galactic Express. Know-it-all Jack missed the start hopelessly and trailed them every step of the way.
Twos by beats Revless, and get your third in just a moment. 8-4 in a photo, $28. Nice weekend ahead if you've got a ticket, or it would be if you're allowed out. Revella seconds, and we'll get your third, which looks mighty tight, in just a tick. Staying in Bendigo for the Greyhound program now for race number 6 over the 500 metres. 90 seconds away from a jump here. A minute 20, in fact, to get your bets on. 170 for Lots of Chatter from the 5 boxes, the fave. Just in from $1.80 late. 2 wins at Sale and Geelong in its past 3, and narrowly beaten here at Bendigo over the 425 going back 21 days ago. So the little freshen up and finds the 500 metres here for heat number 1 of Bendigo to the Meadows. Dominant favourites. Namitas at $6.50. Likewise, Crackerjack Ads. And My Mate Tip out to $9, the last in single figures. 15 Stonefield will hold on for third there at the last at Bendigo. Gallops, we're going to Daniel Hibbert's at the Greyhound track.
Stakes. So it's the favourite number 5 at $1.60. Second elect is number 1 Namita at $6. Has won 10 of 41 and was second at Horsham last time behind No Payer. $7.50 for Crackerjack Ads. Has won 7 of 31. A winner at Horsham in 27 and 63 starts back. My Mate Tip was in good form. It's had 6 wins from 14. It was last at Horsham at its latest performance. It had 3 wins in a row at Sandown and Horsham before that, so good form for it. They're the 4 under $10. The market just changing around with Target Master at $16 and Cornhill Tiger at $19. But the favourite is the yellow, $1.60 for Lots of Chatter. This is the first heat of the Bendigo to the Meadows series over the 500, the next 3 races, heats of the series. Thanks, John. Runners moving in for race number 6. Second leg of the quaddie, last of them in, and the green light turned on. Set to run. Heat 1 of the Bendigo to the Meadows. Set. Racing. Slow to begin was Roxy Tequila. Driving through on the inside, Namita, but Lots of Chatter quickly up on the outside and powers to the lead. Out wide, My Mate Tip on the inside, Crackerjack Ads. Further back to Target Master, Cornhill Tiger, Roxy Tequila and Thundering Don, but Lots of Chatter is rolling well out in front. 5 or 6 clear. My Mate Tip to the outside of Namita, but it's all Lots of Chatter, and Lots of Chatter bolts in, beats home My Mate Tip and Namita. 4th in Crackerjack Pirate Jack adds ahead of Target Master, and then came on the outside Cornhill Tiger, Roxy Tequila and Thundering Don, and 27 and 93 a slashing run for the favourite.
Lots of chatter, too good. Far too good, wasn't it? Beat My Mate Tip and the meters back in third, 5, 7, 1 and 3. Ipswich Greyhounds next, race number 3, 90 seconds away from a jump. Novice over the 288. Mysterious Mork, favourite off the 1, 270, just into 250. The last few moments, it was a debut winner. Put 5.5 on Minnesota Ace. There's a $4 chance from the 6 box. Didn't really sustain that form in the short price last start. A couple of weeks ago, it was a 240 hope and beaten 3.5 there by Minnesota Knights. That was in box number 8. Gets a crack off the inside here and start number 3. 320 for point to point. Minnesota Knights out to $4.40. Black Zirconi's at $4.60. And if you want to shop at bigger prices beyond that, you can have $34 or better. The rest of the field. 50 seconds to finalise how you're playing this. We've got Minnesota Knights on top from Anthony Collins, who, as we touched on, beat Mysterious Mort going back a couple of weeks ago. $2.40 versus $4.40. And in from $6.52, Minnesota Knights. Just starting to trim up late. 3-6-1-2 for Anthony Collins. We're joining him at the track.
Minnesota Knights best backed here, $8.50 into $4.40. It was the best back this morning, and by far and away that now, $8.50 into $4.40. Mysterious Mork $2.60 now. From $2.50, $2.80 got into $40, then back to $60. Black Zircon $3.50 out to $5. Point to point $2.60 out to $3.40. So that's the way that they shape up here for the running of race 3. Mysterious Mork $2.60, Minnesota Knights best back to beat it. Okay, so they're about to come forward here for the running of the 3rd. Starting signal has been posted and the greyhounds are about to be trapped up. 288 metres, reserves not required. Mysterious Mork going into line with Minnesota Knights, Spring Lily, Alpha Cash. Blake Zircon, Aches and Pains, point to point, and Let's Go Eris. The second row of greyhounds to be placed in. Last look, Minnesota Knights now into $3.80 from $8.50. We're set. Here's the lure. This is the 3rd. Favourite the 3. Set. Racing. Minnesota Knights began brilliantly. Rolls straight to the front and kicked out by nearly 3. Black Zircon followed then by Mysterious Mork, and then came at the head of the rest. There was point to point. Alpha Cash, Let's Go Eris, Aches and Pains is one of the last runners, but they're well on the straight. And Minnesota Knights beats point to point. Mysterious Mork 3rd, followed by Let's Go Eris and Black Zircon. Well back in the field there when they went to the pin to Spring Lily, followed then by Aches and Pains, and Alpha Cash was the last runner in. The gallop was pretty good in approximately 17 seconds needed, and Minnesota Knights wins the money.
$3.30 and $1.70. Minnesota Knights beats point to points, and Mysterious Morks back in 3rd. Mildura 9 next.
My Racehorse. Own elite horses with top trainers and no ongoing fees. You can browse catalogues, watch content, and uncover unique pedigree insights. Select your ownership stake and click buy. Receive ongoing trainer updates, access to exclusive events, and make great mates along the way. With micro shares from $100, visit myracehorse.com or download the app. My Racehorse. Elite racing. Affordable ownership.
We're back with Mildura, race number 9 of 12. Plenty of racing still to come. Abstract Art is the favourite, $2.50 and $2.70 for Taktori. They seem to be the two main hopes. $6 for DK's Major, and Good Onya is out to $10 headlining the double figure chances. $2.60 to $3.40 first thing, Abstract Art. Back to the open at $2.50 here with... The first one they backed was Taktori. Hit a low at $2.20, back out to $2.70 late, and $6 for DK's Major. Just about on start time over the 21.90 with Luke Humphries.
Race 9. Waitman's Packaging and Stationery are located in 11th Street, Mildura, opposite the harness racing track. About, 50, or no more than 50 metres after the 2,190 metres start. And they are located at 11th Street, Mildura. They have an extensive range of products from cleaning to sanitisers and a wide range of stationery products. Thank you to Ross Waitman and the team at Waitman's Packaging and Stationery for all your ongoing support of the club. Race 9, 8 of them, 2,190 metres, just about on the 4:40 start time exactly for this Waitman's Packaging and Stationery pace. National rating up to 51. And the 8 of them move up. 230 Abstract Art, 270 Tactori, 550 DK's Major. All set. The trots.com.au mobile. Swings into the back. Ready. Green light. And they're racing. Promise at Dawn began best from 3, gets 1.5 metres on Tactori. From the outside, Abstract Art comes across. Tactori's done enough to go through here. 2 or 3 metres Abstract Art. Easing now is Promise at Dawn. On the fence is Firehouse Rock. The white colours of the club driving up on the rail. 4 metres DK's Major, 3 back the outside. 4 back is Robert Crocker, the Cerise. 5 back Good On You's 1 off the fence and on the rail. Thomas Heights the inside. 3 back officially. About 12 off the horse behind the leader. Down the straight off to Tankard's into back straight. They have gone. They come to the Centre Pit Australia winning post. 2 laps to travel. 1,600 metres out. Tactori leads by a head. Second the outside is Abstract Art. 3 metres on the pegs. Third is Firehouse Rock. Lead time 43.1. 1 out, 1 back, Promise at Dawn. Red Jacket 3 metres away, 3 back the pegs, Thomas Heights. The purple and green, DK's Major, 3 back the outer. Pulling as per the norm, 4 metres away in the running line, 4 back, Robert Crocker, the Cerise, and 4 metres to the blue and yellow, Good On Your Last. 25 metres off the lead, no further. Down the back, they have completed 1 round, just on 1.5 to go. Lead at 2 metres is Tactori. Second, Abstract Art, the yellow. 3 metres, Firehouse Rock, the pegs, every chance. 1 out, 1 back, Promise at Dawn. First quarter was 30.8. Then came in the running line, 3 back to DK's Major comes next. 3 back to pegs, Thomas Heights. 3 metres away, Robert Crocker, 4 back on the outside and 5 back, Good On Ya. Well, the lights are on. It's a day meeting. We've still got 4 races to go. They've got 1,000 to travel in race 9. And it's Tactori in front. Leads the way by a metre. The half-brother to the Group 1 winner of the 4-year-old Bonanza in 2016, Tactate. Goes through the 800 metres, into the last 800 metres and into the bell lap past the Centre Pit Australia winning post in 30.9 second quarter. They looked to slow up, but only just after a 30.8 first stanza. Tactori 2 metres Abstract up, and they've had it pretty easy. There's been no pressure. The 2 favourites are first and second. 3 metres Firehouse Rock the pegs. 1-1 Promise at Dawn. He's outside the sole mare in the field of 8. Now peeling 3 wide from her back. DK's Major. Getting 1 off the fence, Thomas Heights has stood up into a dead end from Robert Crocker, 3 wide, 2 back, and the third horse 3 wide, 6 metres away, Good On Ya. 15 off the lead, 29.6 third quarter, 300 out. Tactori 2.5 metres, Abstract Art, 3 out, DK's Major, Robert Crocker's 4 deep, Promise at Dawn's held up the centre, white face, then on the pegs, Firehouse Rock, nowhere to go with Thomas Heights, then Good On Ya. Tactori slapped up in front, Abstract Art still coming, DK's Major, Robert Crocker down the outside, it's a slug to the line, but Tactori's in front of Abstract Art. Tactori just from Abstract Art. Tactori just falls in to beat Abstract Art. A half neck ahead the outside. Robert Crocker third. A head away in the centre. DK's Major fourth. From Firehouse Rock, Promise at Dawn. Good On You, Thomas Heights. 29.7 final quarter. Mile rate 2 minutes, 0.7.
Tactori, 3.20 and $1.40 back on the inside. We'll knock off 5 or 8, and it's pretty tight. Abstract Art goes in the frame over Robert Crocker. Off to Ipswich for race 7. This wraps up the card there at Ipswich with Melisende, the favourite, at 3.10 for this Class 1 over the 1,200. Gaelic Puzzles at 3.90. This has been a big drift. 1.85. The early markets went up for Gaelic Puzzle for the Heathcote team. It's now out to 3.90. Changing market with 11 into 6 for Marla Jane. Mensa Maestro, 13 into 7. And 16 into 950 Bullet Raiders. So just a few of these have been pretty popular around Gaelic Puzzle. Michael Chudge likes Gaelic Puzzle and certainly getting a nice price now if he still does. On top, one of his better bets of the afternoon to beat 9, 12 and 14. David Fowler's with Melisende on top. The last favours, they move in. Let's get to David for the last.
Last to come up. Resumes today. Brad Stewart running for Barry Baldwin. Has ability, but Melisende will go off the favourite. First run for Tony Gollan, formerly with Anthony and Sam Friedman. Ryan Maloney rides. Green and black chicks drawn a good gate. They're all in now. Locked and loaded for the last race today. Starter going to the ladder to release them. Last of 7. We race here next Wednesday. There's the light. Set to jump. They stand well. They're off. Triptonic on the inside hesitated, missed it a length or so, and Winston Blue goes out to last. Bullet Raiders showing good early speed. Fast away Gaelic Puzzle. There's Eddie Gardo flying through as well. Just behind them, Melicin Park, 5th of the first call. A few lengths away, Mensa Maestro outside of Marla Jane. Ford Triptonic outsped, and Winston Blue is last. A real hurry scurry up front where Gaelic Puzzle kept out on the outside. Bullet Raiders. Eddie Gardo was 3rd. 4th, Melicin the fence. Dreamweaving was up in that leading division, but now eases back to 5th. A couple away, Marla Jane, suited by that solid tempo, travels inside of Mensa Maestro, and then came Winston Blue outside of Triptonic. First 600 metres, 34.37. That is absolutely flying. The leaders will stop. Coming to the turn, Gaelic Puzzle in front. From on the outside, Bullet Raiders. Maloney's got to get away from the inside there to find a gap, but he found one on Melicin now. On the outside was Eddie Gardo, Mensa Maestro winding up well, and Dreamweaving running on nicely as well. Gaelic Puzzle has gone. Bullet Raiders reached the lead, but it's on flat legs, and Mensa Maestro, big Mensa Maestro, thundering home on the outside. Dreamweaver runs on gamely, but Mensa Maestro back-to-back at Ipswich, too good. A good win. Beat home Dreamweaving. Triptonic arrived for 3rd. 4th over the line was Winston Blue. Melicin, it had every possible chance. Then Bullet Raiders, followed by Marla Jane, never got into it. Eddie Gardo and Gaelic Puzzle, but the leaders had to stop. It was suicidal speed early. They finished off 1:10.61 the gallop.
Mensa Maestro takes out the last there at Ipswich, 6:82.10. Some ordinary efforts there from those firm in the betting, wasn't it? Takes out the last, beating Dream Weaving, and Triptonic closed off for 3rd. 6th event, the Gardens. Take you there in just a tick.
Eddie's tucking into Todd's chips instead of ordering his own. Again. Poor form, Eddie. The form on Tab Touch, though, outstanding. Racing form for every runner, plus independent ratings from Giddy Up. Tab Touch. Better your bet. Gamble responsibly.
Are you worming your livestock unnecessarily? Like antibiotics in humans, animals are becoming increasingly resistant to chemical treatment. Determine which animals to treat and only treat as required. Test first and dose right. International Animal Health's extensive range of products are available to help you care for your animals, including BioWormer, the world's first natural biological control for grazing animals designed to break the worm cycle. For more information, visit iahp.com.au.
What a day. Gotta sweat it out. Let the pressure out. Push on. Come on. Tomorrow, bring it on. Powerade. Also available in approved zero sugar.
Race 6 at the Gardens, 45 seconds away from a jump. Favoured tuck cheesy late Son of Gus, 165 out to $1.80. Robbie Nose has been pretty solid at the $2.90 and into $6 from 9 for Tyson Tanga. Goes from box number 2. It's had some support at various points. Jared Wessel tips Son of Gus to beat 4, 6 and 2. He's standing by for us at the Gardens.
Tyson Tanga and Robbie Nose. Thanks, Tim. These runners are about to be called forward for race number 6. So Son of Gus, our favourite, now out to 195, so a decent drift late on the favourite. 4 wins and 7 minors from 15 goes off box 1. And the 2 runs in Masters grade, 2 back and 3 back, both very, very solid. And off the good draw, he looks a good chance of winning here. But now out to $1.95. Tyson Tanga's been well backed in box 2. Said 4 goes from box 2 for a couple of wins and a minor, and Robbie Knows the other one in single figures, currently $2.80. And likewise has a good record from box 4, 7 starts for 2 wins and 4 minor placings. Having start 60 today is Robbie Knows, now back into $2.60. Starting signal has been given for race number 6 on the card. Field of 7 here with a late scratching of number 6, Chop Suey. Starting signal about to be given, and they're moving in now. First line come forward, Son of Gus, El Grandino, Artie Val and Winlock Gusso. Second line follow them in, Tyson Tanga, Robbie Nose and Harper's Boy. Repeating that late scratching, number 6, Chop Suey. Son of Gus out to even money late, $2 tab fixed as the green light's been switched on. Field of 7 to run. Favourite wears red. Set, racing, Son of Gus left quickly, musters enough speed to hold them out. Getting to second was Auntie Val. 3 lengths away then was Winlock Gusso in third, pushing through Robbie Nose, improving its position. Then Tyson Tanker from El Grandino, and last of all Harper's Boy, but Son of Gus is clear, leading by 4 lengths. Robbie Nose trying to eat into the margin and holding down third. Winlock Gusso with Son of Gus in front, clinging on. Son of Gus scored by a length and a quarter. Robbie Nose second, and third Winlock Gusso. Further back then to Artie Val and Harper's Boy. They're in a photo for fourth. El Grandino was behind them, and Tyson Tanga was the last one in. Time is around 23 and 2.
All right, favourite a little easy. If you stuck solid, you got a nice price in the end at 210.104. Beats Robbie Nose, and Winlock Gusso is back in third. 8th event at Wagga is next to go. 17.40 the trip with 2 on top for Michael Dummersney to beat 8-1-10. Girls Love Pearls is the 2. From Tab, it's about a $4 chance at the moment. In from 4.20, it's been pretty firm. Kalara Missile 6.50 and double figures or better outside it. Silent Rapture's solid at $1.65. They put up $2 first thing and very quickly knocked off and hasn't budged late. Hard to beat at $1.65. Girls Love Pearls the bets for Michael Dummersney. We're joining him at the track.
Towards the back end of 2020 and then went for a spell. She was first up the other day. She did get the charm run 1-1, did Silent Rapture, and gate number 8 will probably be a little bit of a different story here this afternoon, but she is a fairly progressive mare, and no doubt Jacko Painting and Dave Kennedy will have a right up to the boil for a race like this. As Tim joins us from Sky One. Thanks, Tim. Welcome back here for race number 8. Our favourite is number 8, Silent Rapture, $1.65 short, very short. And I think she's a bit too short at the $1.65, but time will tell. I thought Girls Love Pearls was a massive run in what was a little bit of a weaker race last time out, although she runs second to Miss Hattie, and Miss Hattie's come out and smashed him in that last race. So, look, I think it's a match race in 2, the 8 and also the 2 as they start to come forward. Others in the market include the 1 Kalara Missile. The start is all important for Kalara Missile as they're right up on gate. Race number 8, the Harness Racing New South Wales Guaranteed Ladyship Pace. We're all set ready. And racing, getting away well was Girls Love Pearls. She's going straight to the lead. And Girls Love Pearls will be in front after 100 metres. Getting onto its back was Kalara Missile. Better Than Grange got away well from gate number 4. And pushing forward from out wide was Ab Fab. Painting just caught in no man's land here aboard the short price favourite Silent Rapture. He's going to have to do work to get around the field here. Getting up underneath it was Island Bliss. Also there on the inside was Penny Rider. Well back in the field, Mariana Bromack, bated breath, and at the tail of the field was First Prize. Lead time was 9. The first quarter's not going to be all that slick, you wouldn't think, because when Girls Love Pearls got there, it got there fairly easily, and it's 30, and now we do have a match race. It's Girls Love Pearls on the inside. On the outside, the favourite Silent Rapture. In behind the speed is Kalara Missile. They're followed through by Ab Fab 1-1. Penny Rider 3 back the inside. Better Than Grange is 1 out and 2 back. They're followed by Bated Breath, First Prize. Well back in the field was Island Bliss, and at the tail of the field was Mariana Bromack. Second quarter about to come over. It does so in 29.7. So when the favourite got to the chair, Adam Richardson put the foot down just a little bit, and the leader on the inside is Girls Love Pearl. Silent Rapture on the outside. We'll see how deep she is today because she's up outside and having to do it tough. They're being followed through by Kalara Missile. Also there Ab Fab. Well back in the field, Penny Riders 3 back the inside as these two go together down the side. These two leaders getting through Better Than Grange. Also there was Bated Breath, Island Bliss, First Prize, Mariana Bromack at the tail of the field. Third quarter 28.5. First one to go for the Shillelagh was Painting on the outside with Silent Rapture. Girls Love Pearls on the inside, and we have a 2-horse breakaway on the outside. Silent Rapture on the inside. Girls Love Pearls Silent Rapture, Girls Love Pearls, Girls Love Pearls, Silent Rapture, they hit the line. Oh, this is close. Give it to Silent Rapture on the outside, a nose to on the inside. Girls Love Pearls, what a race. They were followed by Penny Rider, well back Kalara Missile into fourth, bated breath. Also there we had pulling up over the line, Better Than Grange, Mariana Bromack, Island Bliss first prize, and at the tail of the field, Ab Fab. And has Jay Painting got all out of Silent Rapture? He had a look at Richardson and said, I think I gotcha, but this is very, very close. 155.3, last quarter 27.4.
Alrighty, so maybe 8. Silent Rapture down the outside as you get the bob in. Possibly. Over Girls Love Pearls, back on the inside. There's a look at the photo for you. Seemingly would be 8-2 and is. 9 Penny Rider runs third. 180 and 110 your return for Silent Rapture. Off to Bendigo for race number 7 over the 500 metres. Heat 2 of Bendigo to the Meadows. And you need to look towards the inside here in terms of the betting. Made Me Blind at $1.45. This has been hammered. $1.65 into $1.45 late. Went up north of $2. Run Bubba runs at 6, $8.50 for My Name's Craig, and No Prayer next best at $10. So all about the fave. Made Me Blind, who was down the track at Sandown Park last start behind Earn the Answers. Prior to that, put together 4 pretty impressive looking wins around the Warragul, Sale, Bendigo type of circuits, around the 425, 520 there at Sale. So looks well suited here according to the betting. Standing by to call the action, Daniel Hibbard.
Of its last 4 was 5th behind Earn the Answers, and it's a real short price favourite at $1.50 now on the fixed odds. The Sky Channel rejoin us. This is the 3rd leg of the quaddie. It's the 2nd heat of the Bendigo to the Meadows series. First heat won by lots of chatter in impressive fashion. This is the 2nd heat. Thanks, John, as RSN rejoin us as well. $1.45 here for number 1, Made Me Blind. It's the clear favourite. $6 for Run Barber Run, $8 for My Name's Craig. They're the 3 under double figures, $10 Bees and Honey, but all eyes will be on the red box. It's won 19 of 44 and just a tick under 40,000 in stake money. On 3 out of its last 4, was 5th behind Earn the Answers, who goes around in the next heat of this series. First line is locked away, second line going up. And we're just about set to run for race number 7 here at Bendigo. Green light, lure on the roll. They're set to run. Ready? Racing, beginning well on the inside, Made Me Blind. There's speed from No Payer, and No Payer gets across. Favourite got checked. Going to second was Run Barber Run. Recovering Made Me Blind to third on the inside of My Name's Craig. Further back then to Eureka Icon, Bees and Honey, and then Kutcher's Rustly and Running the Wind. But running away was No Payer. 4 lengths in front of Run Barber Run. Favourite can't win. It's No Payer leading. 3 lengths in front of Run Barber Run, and No Payer. No Payer wins over Run Barber Run and My Name's Craig. Then came Eureka Icon 4th. 5th across the line was close. Maybe Made Me Blind, but it was close between it and Bees and Honey. And then further back to Kutcher's Rustly and Running the Wind, and 28.138 the time.
No Payer takes out the 7th Bendigo. 3 beats 5, 6 and 4. 12.80 and 2.20 thereabouts. Run Bubba Run and My Name's Craig. Back in the minors. 3, 5, 6 and 4. Back to the last at Murwillumbah on Cup Day. Race number 6 was the Murwillumbah Newmarket, taken out by a Miracle, and the Cup was race number 7, taken out by Makina Volante in a pretty impressive display. The last is over the 2,020 metres, $3.50 for Divine Diva. Top pick for the Dunn team, who have trained 4 throughout the afternoon, 4.40 into $3.50, and narrowly missed there in the Cup last race. Popular fave here. Bottomed out at $2.70. It's now back out to $3.50. Arctic Wolf at 5. Shares that with Head Up High. Naminga's $6.50 and $8.50 for Please. The last in single figures. At a price too. Worth noting, 15 into 10 late in the piece for Holbrook, who was put up a $26 chance in the market's first open. Naminga's on top for Gary Khaleesi, likes the 1. It's about that $6.50 range there if you want to follow the tip for the toppy. Melinda Turner's with Arctic Wolf on top. Second line of betting, $4 out to 5 late in the piece. All the support for Divine Diva. who was midfield at Doomben its past couple behind Airborne and Adelaide, getting back in the run and running home okay, not beaten too far both of those occasions over the 1650 and 2,000 metres last start. Let's get to Rod Fuller to wrap up Cup Day at Murwillumbah.
So Ambitious Prince, one of the last to move up. Tim, thank you for your help throughout the afternoon. The last event here at Murwillumbah, the tweedtickets.com.au Tygalga Cup. And there's about 4 or 5 to move in. Back to the first, our Rebel the second, Courageous the third, Deliberation race 4, Sweeping the Board race 5, Americal the Newmarket, Machina Volante in the Cup. 4 wins to Matt Dunn as a trainer, Matt McGowan with a double, Jasper Franklin, Promising Apprentice with a treble. So Ambitious Prince moves forward, and the last one to move up is Head Up High for the final event. So it's Divine Diva the favourite, $3.50, Head Up High at $5, $5.50 about Naminga. So Head Up High moves in, line just about set. Harry and Melinda from Thoroughbred Central joining us for the last time today. And it's been a terrific day of racing, Murwillumbah Cup. Next year we hope for a crowd. So Head Up High moves up, and the line just about set. Polemic with an orange cap, Guest with a black cap. So they're ready to release them. tweedtickets.com.au Tygalga Cup 2020. Formerly the start of the Cup. Anyway, away and racing in the last event, and a good straight line away with Polemic beginning well. Likewise was Pleased, but coming into my clear side. Yarra Flyer on the inside, joined by Arctic Wolf in the middle. Guess off the speed. Scouting wide as Naminga, and even deeper is Luke Rolls aboard Head Up High. Taking stock, Yarra Flyer just in front. In the centre was Naminga, and right down the outside, Head Up High with Superior Toe. Takes up the running out of the straight. Leads the length at a half. Naminga second, Yarra Flyer third from Arctic Wolf, and Pleased out wide. A length to Guess and a half Looking at You, followed by Holbrook on the inside of Divine Diva. About 2 further back to Ambitious Prince, and 2 lengths last of all was Polemic. The field moves inside the 1,400 metres, and Head Up High in front, given a steadier after working hard. Leads a length and a half. Naminga second, 2 lengths away third. Yarra Flyer, who's travelling on the inside of Arctic Wolf, and a length and a half to Guess, followed by Pleased, and 3 parts of a length away to Looking at You. They're out by 2 over Holbrook, followed by Divine Diva. 2 to Ambitious Prince next to last, and last of all was Polemic. Up towards the 850. Head Up High in front, still leads the length and a half. Naminga second, 2 lengths away third. Yarra Flyer, followed by Arctic Wolf on the outside from Guest, and also Pleased. In the middle was Looking at You. 2.5 lengths further back, Divine Diva giving them a tidy start, but is making ground as I speak from Holbrook and Polemic, and 2 lengths last of all was Ambitious Prince. 500 metres out, Head Up High in front, but claimed immediately by Naminga on the outside. 2 lengths away third was Yarra Flyer, passed by Arctic Wolf. 5 further back to Pleased, and behind those next is Guess on the inside of Polemic, and Divine Diva still giving them a tidy start. Around the home turn, Naminga straightens up, leads a half length. Here's Pleased down the outside. Jasper Franklin looking for 4. It's Naminga in front. On the outside is Pleased. Kicking back on the inside was Head Up High. Naminga is in front, but claimed by Pleased on the outside. A big day for Jasper Franklin. Pleased takes the last, a length and a half. Naminga second, Head Up High third from Arctic Wolf. Holbrook from Yarra Flyer. Guess behind those next was Divine Diva, who was never in the run, followed towards the rear by Polemic. Well back was Ambitious Prince, and last of all was Looking at You.
Okay, Pleased and Jasper Franklin combined. That's the 4th steer home on the day there for Jasper. $10 and $2.80 for Pleased. Your return if you got a winning ticket. Wraps up Cup Day there in Murwillumbah, Naminga, and Head Up High. Back the minors. Ipswich race number 4. Just getting set here. Approaching start time. $1.45 for Desperado Lad. In from $1.65 late in the piece. It's been most popular, and its favourite with Anthony Collins tipping it on top.
Desperado Lad, bottom quote 145, opened at $1.75. Now back to 150. All of the rage here. You've got $5.50 about us today, Jack. $6.50 at 8 Lionel and $9.50, albeit in from $13 the 8, which is under advice. First row set. And the second line are about to be boxed when Desperado Lad now comes up into $1.40 on the tab fixed price boards. Well, no more soon. This is race 4, Masters 5th grade, 431 metres. They're set. Favourite from the inside, off. Desperado Lad began brilliantly, spears away by 2 into the pen the first time round on Haigsley Flyer and Jake's Boy. Then came Aston Ajax. It ain't Lionel through there in the centre. Followed then by Cool Rado out the back, Shaggy Rose, and also under advisors at the rear end of the field. But Desperado Lad led them by about 5 around the bend on It Ain't Lionel, closing the margin. But Desperado Lad wins it, beating home It Ain't Lionel. Jake's Boy third, followed by Aston Ajax and Cool Rado. Further back in the field to Shaggy Rose under advice. Haigsley Flyer last of all into the pen, 25 and 20.
It'll be 1, 6 and 5. Getting the bobbin over 2 back in fourth, 1, 6, 5 and 2. Desperado Lad won as short as $1.40 on the S-Tab, $1.60 New South Wales. Beats It Ain't Lionel. Jake's Boys back in third at some big prices. To Mildura for race number 10 here at Mildura. We're getting through, made known a couple of times, a busy afternoon, 12 races, $1.60 for Lucinda Jamar. Loyola Rock and Rollers at $5.50, $8 for a little bit of Henry T. And Moni out to $8 the last in single figures, 12 or better beyond that with Gilded, and 26 a jump out to the real roughies of the race. 185 into $1.60. Favourite Lucinda Jamar has been clearly the most popular. It's plenty of goes at the track, 44 of them, just for 2 wins, but holding its form quite well its past couple here at Mildura over the 1790. Its past couple starting very firm in the betting, about $2, $2.70. It beats Shadow Terror 2 runs ago and was beaten by Robert Crocker last week, but another pretty handy performance into $1.55. All the rage. We're 30 seconds away. Luke Humphries standing by to tell us more.
$7.50 out to 13 Gilded. Moni $6.50 out to $8. The tips here, the selections: 8 Miss Blissful Beach to beat 1 Lucinda Jamar, 2 Lola Rock and Roller, 10 Moni. 8, 1, 2, 10 here. Thanks, Tim. And for Miss Blissful Beach was a bit of a value chance here. Miss Blissful Beach had a little luck in 2 runs back this preparation. Nice trailing draw. Can go close with the right run forward in this. Lucinda Jamar should have won last week. Lucinda Jamar is the favourite. Now, tactics will be interesting because no sprint lane here. She's best when getting a sit. Will Alex Ashford want to hold the front, though, after not being able to get a run late last week? So it's an interesting draw for the favourite. Old Rock and Roller finally won last week. Rates over Moni for mine. Just about ready, race 10. Third last. Right on the 5:07's turning time. Good deal tyres pace. 10 of them, 1,790 metres. National rating up to 51. All set for a start. The trots.com.au gate swings in. Set. Green light. And they're racing. Now Lucinda Jamar off the inside. It's doing enough to go through the favourite from Lola Rock and Roller, who's putting some pressure on, but the favourite's keen to hold the front today, and Lucinda Jamar leads past the Tetraprit Australia winning post. 2 laps to go, 1,600 metres out, 12.3 lead time. 2 metres Lola Rock and Roller, the breeze second. Purple and white, a little bit of Henry T gets a lovely run through from inside the second row behind the leader as the anchors go out into the Tankard Dental back straight. 3 metres away, Firing Max found a good spot, 1-1. Cerise of Lola Gold 3 back the fence. 4 back the rail, Miss Blissful Beach went to the inside. 3 back the outside, Moz. Takes off though with a slow tempo. The red and yellow Moni is next in the running line and is going forward 3 wide as well. Well back, 1 off the pegs is Gilded along with Little Miss Daisy. 6 metres away, 1 off the inside. 32.3 only the first quarter. Lucinda Jamar's had an easy first lap, just about 25 first to last, but some pressure coming with 1,000 a run from Mods on the outside. Lola Rock and Roller in the death seats trying to be restrained but is pulling. Of course, Lola Rock and Roller put some pressure on Lucinda Jamar in that first furlong. Lola Rock and Roller is going to keep the breeze though. On the outside, Mods caught 3 deep. They don't necessarily look to have quickened up. Might be a quicker second quarter coming up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not that quick. 30.7, considering there was a 3 wide move. Now out of the straight, 700 to go. They're in the bell lap. Lucinda Jamar and Nick Lola Rock and Rollers got fired up. 2 metres, a little bit of Henry T's had a dream run. Just needs some running room. 3 metres, Mods, who's now dropped the bit as the pace goes into it. In between runners, Firing Mac 1-1. The fence, Lola Golf. Next out deeper is Moni. Back on the inside next, Miss Blissful Beach. Followed then by Gilded, and well back is Little Miss Daisy.
Coming off the back, they've got 400 to go. Third quarter, 29.1. Lucinda Jamar, 2 metres. Still there, Lola Rock and Roll on the outside. Ashwood knows the danger's behind him, but he's going to do everything to make sure it doesn't get out. A little bit of Henry T. Is that danger on the fence? Can't get out. 150 to go. Lucinda Jamar, 1.5 metres. Lola Rock and Roll is trying to whack away. A little bit of Henry T. has nowhere to go on the fence. Lucinda Jamar is doing it easily. On the outside, Lola Rock and Roll is going to get close. Oh, Lola Rock and Roll has put in the lunge. And, gee, might have got up on the line, Lola Rock and Roller. Lola Rock and Roller took 60 starts to win one, and I think he's got up in this last stride to make it 2 in a row here from Lucinda Jamar in a photo. A little bit of Henry T on the inside, 3 metres away. Never got a crack at them third. Moni late for fourth from Mods, then Miss Blissful Beach, Little Miss Daisy. Well back is Loyola Golf with Fiery Mac and Gilded. 29.6 final quarter. Mile rate 2 minutes, 0.6. On the outside, Loyola Rock and Roller gets up to score.
It will be 2-1-7, confirmed with some tide approximates in just a tick.
This Saturday, it's all about the tote at Randwick, Moonee Valley and Eagle Farm for races 1 to 6. Place a tote win bet, and if your horse runs second, third or even fourth, get a bonus bet back up to $50. Tab. Long may we play.
Gamble responsibly.
Join the Big Sports Breakfast weekdays from 5:30am. Be part of the conversation and help set the agenda. Listen to it or download it.
But whatever you do, don't miss it. The Big Sports Breakfast weekdays from 5:30.
Back with the Gardens. Race number 7 is our next to go. 260 Kapow in box number 3 is the favourite way home. 280 for Rose of Lachlan. They're the 2 key chances. 480 or better the rest of the field for Aston Rapid. 2-1-7, just confirming. Loyola Rock and Roll. I got the bob in there at Mildura. $7.30 and $1.70. Winning dividends in the 10th. A couple to come on the program. Back at the Gardens. Biggest push from Tab has been Rose of Lachlan from the 1 box, 360 to 280. And a little bit of money as well, 3 into 260 Kapow. So all the support at the pointy end of the trade. Jared Wessel likes Kapow. Tips it on top to beat 2-1-8.
Drawn box 3. Thanks, Tim. They're about to come forward. Yeah, Kapow, she's a very speedy type, only lightly raced, having start 11 today. And she's been in the Quinella all 10 starts today, winner of 6, and very good record off these lower draws. Having her first start from box 3, but a quick winner off box 2, 2 starts ago, and looks suited here. Finds a strong race though. Rose of Lachlan drawn box 1. She's been well backed as well. 360 now down to $2.80. The other 2 in the market are both drifters. Aston Repeat out to $4.80 and Vicious out to $6.50. Collars and leads tossed aside for race number 7 on the card. Thanks, Russ. They're being loaded away. First line come forward. Field of 8 for race number 7. Kapow holding favouritism at 260, just ahead of Rose of Lachlan at 280. The green light's been switched on. Set race 7, the Gardens. Ready. Racing, Rose of Lachlan left well off the inside, but matched now by Kapow, who speeds to the front, and Kapow led by 3 lengths onto the back. Getting up on the inside, Toddler Tantrum. Rose of Lachlan working forward and deeper out Aston Repeat. Then came Luchador from Vicious, and Aston Shiloh's towards last, with also Keeping On, who's making ground. Around the turn, Kapow's in front, getting tired though. Rose of Lachlan going to it. Kapow kicks, Kapow scores. Kapow by a head. 2 on the outside, Rose of Lachlan. Third, not sure. Keeping On was in a photo with also Aston Repeat. Then came Luchador back on the inside there, followed then by Aston Shiloh with Toddler Tantrum towards the end of the time is 22.89.
Okay, so 3-1-4. Kapow looked shot on the bend. Rise of Lachlan, how didn't it go past? $2.30 and $1.10. Kapow holds on, winning divvies. Rise of Lachlan keeping on, run the minors. Off to Bendigo for race number 8. Looking at $1.50 here at Bendigo for the fave. Goes from box number 8, Earn the Answers. It's on top from Daniel Hibbard. Likes it to beat 2, 1 and 7. Quick peek at the market with Tab. $1.70 into $1.50 Earn the Answers has been very, very popular. 12-time winner from 36. 4 of those wins from 6 attempts have come from box number 8, including 2 back at Sale over the 520. Navigated the wide draw as $1.60 pop and put 8 on them. Beat Family Trust and beat that same runner at Sandown by a dominant margin again since from box number 4. Hard to beat. Now into $1.45. $3.70 Aston Shine, $13 or better the rest of the field. Let's get to Daniel Hibbard.
Runners at the start. As Sky Channel rejoin us, and this is the last leg of the quaddie, the third heat of the Bendigo to the Meadows series, and all eyes will be on the pink box here. Earn the Answers, a short price favourite at $1.40 on the fixed odds. Has had 12 wins from 36 with 13 minors. Has won 4 races from box 8. It's had 2 starts here at the track for a win and a third. So plenty of boxes ticked for it. And it'll go around the short price favourite. $4 for the 2 Aston Shine. Thanks, John, from RSN. It's the second elects, but all eyes will be on the pink here. Big odds for the other combatants in this third heat of the Bendigo to Meadows series. The last heat, final at the Meadows next week. First line locked away. Second line have joined them. And the green light is turned on. They're set to go for race number 8. Good luck with your quaddies. This is the last leg. They're set and they're racing, and Earn the Answers began well out wide. Driving through was Aston Shine underneath it, and between them was Irene's a Star. Further back to Crackerjack Sunny, and then Mohawk Mork, a gap to Jailer Strike and Akoya. Up front, Aston Shine got the lead. Earn the Answers is a length away, and charging out after it from behind them, Irene's a Star and Crackerjack Sunny. Around the turn, Aston Shine the leader. Earn the Answers to the outside, kicking. Aston Shine too good, wins over Earn the Answers. They were clear from in third position, was close. Hanging on grimly was Irene's a Star ahead of Who Cry Now, and between them Crackerjack Sunny from Mohawk Morka Koya, and then came Jailer Strike at the rear of the field. Nice run, 27.807.
Aston Shine at $4.20 at $1.50 beats Earn the Answers. 5 over 6 for third, which is Irene's a Star at $2.40. 2.856 at Bendigo, race number 8, going to Wagga. For race number 9 here at Wagga, the second last on the cards. Pretty open trade. Rossini, top pick at $3.50. $4 for BK Swire, and 4 Stars Forza out to $4.20. Probably been one of the better moves of the race. $6.50 into $4.20 for 4 Stars Forza. Michael Dummersney tipping 4.10.69 with the good move for 4 Stars Forza, now into a low of $4 flat. Let's get to Michael.
Into 11s, 26s into 11s here for Philandering Chef as the Tab Mobile makes its way to the centre of the track. Tim joins us from Sky One. Thanks, Tim. We were just saying on track, Rossini is our favourite at $3.70. Was a good winner here at Wagga last start, but the money's for the 7 horse here, Philandering Chef. 26s into $11. I didn't mind number 4 here, 4 Stars Forza from the Dean Sanofskis camp, who was a last start 6 at Albion Park behind our action man and Captain Nemo as they start to come forward. Tungsten Terror not real keen on that caper. Just I'm going to have a bit of a play around the back here. B. Jones trying to coax it into going forward. He's a 8-year-old that's had the 21 starts. He is going forward now, but gee, he hasn't wanted to play the game here. Tungsten Terry's going to miss it by a long way. The rest are rolling up to the gate. Jimmy Joe on the inside. Smash It. Also coming forward was 4 Stars Forced, for God's sake, and B. Jones has the hand in the air, so this will be a false start. False start here to race. Obviously something amiss there with Tungsten Terry. He wasn't wanting to go forward, and about 50 metres away from Dispatch, Jones said, no, we're not going forward here. So we do have a false start to take number 1 of race number 9. We'll hand it back to relays as soon as we do get word through on what the problem was. We will let you know. But at this stage, we are in a holding pattern here for race number 9 at Wagga.
Okay, thanks, Michael. We'll keep you updated there at Wagga. For now, here on Sky One, we'll take the chance to have a quick break.
At Harvey Norman, get up to $1,000 cash back when you buy a selected Samsung TV and soundbar. This Samsung 65-inch QLED TV, just $1,895 plus cash back when you buy with a Samsung soundbar. Go big with the Samsung 75-inch QLED TV, $2,495 plus cash back offer. Or Samsung 75-inch The Frame TV, under $3,500 plus cash back when you buy with a selected Samsung soundbar. Samsung cashback for a limited time. Now at Harvey Norman.
Welcome back here on Sky. Great deal happening yet at Wagga for race number 9, so you can flick up then and catch that on Sky Racing 2. Wagga race number 9 after that false start there. Just about 3 minutes behind. So live on Sky Racing 2, the second last on the card there at Wagga. As we push forward with Ipswich Greyhounds, race number 5. We're over the 4:31 here at Ippy. We're 2 minutes away from a jump, and this will kick off the quaddie. Getting through a 10-race card. If you're just joining us, welcome. Late on a Friday arvo, trying to find a winner into a very busy weekend upcoming. Good and fine conditions we're working with here at Ipswich. Happy Hornets, the favourite, 220. 360 Spring Curly, General Rose at $4.40, and $8 for Margaret goes off the inside. $11 for Street Smart and Patricia's Lass. Next best out to 21. So 250 to 220. 6-time winner Happy Hornet from 48 goes at the track. It's been close up its last couple. Third at Ippy over the 4:31. Behind Spring Rock. That was last week as a $19 chance. No $19 here this afternoon, $2.20. The asking quote. 5th at Capalaba, 6 Albion Park, behind Pokey Payout and Rushmore Chase. It's past couple. Spring Curly, $4 into $3.50. It's been second, it's past 2. Beaten by Dexter U Devil and Hopeful Lana over the 4:31 here at Ipswich. It was $1.90 last start, only 3 days ago. Plenty expected of it. Went around big prices its last few prior to that. 5-time winner from 34. And General Rose, the other one there, sort of at the pointy end of the market, $5. It's been the drifter, though, returning from a 67-day spell. 8-time winner from 25. They're on track, 30 seconds away from a start. Anthony Collins tipping us Happy Hornets to beat 1, 3 and 6.
The boxes. Quaddie opener here at Ipswich. Happy Hornet, our tab fixed price favourite to win and best supported, $3.20 into $2.10. So this is the quaddie opener here at the Ipswich Showgrounds this evening, and many punters are more than happy to go with Happy Hornet. Best supported here, now into even money, $3.20 into even money. So as we commence the quaddie with the heats, or the 2 heats of the 5th grade over the 431, and race 7, a really good 4th grade, and of course race 8, the 5th grade final. So opening leg of the quaddie, and a good betting race at that. The 4 Happy Hornet, our best supported and favourite to win, $3.20 into even money. We have $8 about Margaret and $5.50 General Rose. $3.50 Spring Curly, not without a chance either. So the greyhounds have been placed away. The second line runners are coming forward. It's now back to 2.15 here, Happy Hornet. But overall, by far and away, best supported. It's wearing the blue rug. Set to go. This is race 5. The Ippy Showgrounds, they're set. Favourite the 4. Racing, Happy Hornet began brilliantly. Spring Curly goes forward, but Happy Hornet found the lure and led the way into the back by 3 Chocolate Pearls, followed then by Street Smart. Further astern, 2 in the centre was General Rose. Margaret copped a check, followed then by Ritzadod, who's further back in the field with Patricia's Lass. And Spring Curly is last of all on straightening, but Happy Hornet led the way. It's right up on the lure and it'll win it by 4. Happy Hornet defeats home Street Smart, followed by General Rose. Then came Ritzadod, followed then by Chocolate Pearls, Patricia's Lass. Margaret was next to last. Spring Curly found early bother, saw them all safely into the pen in approximately 25 and 20.
Happy Hornets takes out the 5th at Ipswich, gets the quaddie underway, beats Street Smart and General Rose back in 3rd, 4.76 Ipswich, race number 5. Bendigo harness racing. We've had the gallops this afternoon, we've also had the greyhounds, and now to complete the trio. I'm going to kick off a 8-race card at the Bendigo Harness Track. Good and fine conditions awaiting us. Jet Jockey kicks things off as fave over the 16.50. $4.80 into $4 flats for Jet Jockey. It's been one of the better goes. $4.20 Marcy Star, $4.40 Magic Reactor, and $5 and $5.50 the pair of Be a Good Scout and Oh So Easy. This is a tricky, tight competitive market. 5 runners between $4 and $5.50. The bigger prices, Eddie, the best 16 and 23. All better the rest of the field. Not much happening at those bigger prices either. Lachlan McIntosh likes 5-1-2-4 as we join him for the first.
50. Be Good Scouts 440 out to 5. Celeste Towers with the drive. Eddie the Best for Greg Sugars is 11 out to 16. Tell Me Something Girl, the local 34 out to 51. Magic Reactor opened up $7 last night when the markets went up. $4 today. Got into $3.90. It's $4.40 currently. Aldi Stable, James Herbertson driving. It's kept safe in the market and sells boys at outsiders odds at $34 out from 21. They're moving up. Runners are getting set. Runners moving up the Aviva Communities of Bendigo maiden pace. It's over the sprint trip, 1,650, and the mobile gate's on the move. So runners getting set for the first event. First of 8 tonight. The runners are shaping up nicely. First of 8 tonight. Only late scratching for the program comes up in the final event. Race 8, number 9, Tip of the Tongue, came out 10.27. And the runners are moving up nicely. First on the program, the Aviva Communities maiden. Very open race. Jet Jockey's the favourite, drawn the 2-hole, and they're away and racing. He left well too, Jet Jockey, the local. Marcy Star from the inside's pushing up just to make it work though, and he's driving hard, Bellman, to get the favourite across. Out deep moving forward, Be a Good Scout, travelling up to park without cover, and wide still, Eddie the Best going on with a 2 up to 4th. In the meantime, Marcy Star's in behind the leader, Jet Jockey, and over on the peg line, the back rower, Magic Reactor. He's going to settle down. Runners there, Oh So Easy. It's 1-1 at the moment, but with Eddie the Best 3 deep, might get shuffled back a spot. And next in the running line was My Shady Mate. He's back third last around Salisbury, the bolter, and Tell Me Something Girls at the rear. 28.9 first quarter of the mile after a 2.7 lead time. Jet Jockey is going to try and lead them all of the way. The local leads ahead. Eddie the Best on the outsides, moved hard to get up and park. Over on the inside third, Marcy Stars had a nice run, the pole marker all ready to use the Herard Deep Trotters sprint lane. Getting the 1-1 trail was Be a Good Scout. It's nicely poised fourth as they get a little breather through this second quarter, going past the 800. The inside 3 back, Magic Reactor. It's had an easy run first up, just needs a touch of luck. Oh So Easy 6th. Sells Boy on the inside, then My Shady Mate, and last and peeling wide, Tell Me Something Girl. 30.4 was the second quarter. Jet Jockey has been in front virtually from the start, led 3 metres. The outside, Eddie the Best, has done plenty of work. Oh So Easy has driven up, but is moving up 3 wide into second spots. Got the leader within its sights as they near the quarter. Marcy Star's travelling well in the trail, just waiting on the sprint lane. Tell Me Something Girl, 3 deep, driven up on the trail. Be a Good Scout, shuffle back in the middle, going okay, but held up. Likewise on the inside, Magic Reactor, and to the outside, My Shady Mate, and held up Sells Boy. 30.3 was the back straight quarter. Top of the straight, leader, Jet Jockey, out wide on the track, Oh So Easy, getting the run in the middle, Marcy Star, Jet Jockey coming at it, Marcy Star, and Oh So Easy. Back to the inside was Magic Reactor, right along the pegs, but still Jet Jockey in front, and Jet Jockey gets the maiden win. Leads all the way, beats maybe Magic Reactor in front of Marcy Star. Oh So Easy fourth, and running right up behind themselves, Boy at the end. They were followed by Be a Good Scout, further back to My Shady Mate, and the last couple in Tell Me Something Girl and Eddie the Best. 28.7 and 158 won the mile rating for Aldebaran Park on the first.
Okay, Jet Jockey kicks things off for us at Bendigo. Harness Racing, $4.60 and $1.60 the place. Michael Bellman kicks things off. Does 8 get the bob in second, maybe back towards the inside? Confirm in a tick. As we wait, we'll push forward to the Gardens for race 8 on their card. $1.90 for back flipper. Strawberry Ellie at $3.40 and $6.50 for Gold on Black. That's your market. $8.50 Moona Colour Lad, the last in single figures. 15 or better beyond that. Favourite hasn't budged. Out to $4 now, Strawberry Ellie, after it opened at about that 280 range or so it's been a steady drifter. $6 in from $8.50 for Gold on Black, probably the biggest move of the race. Did open 11 as well. Midfield, Maitland This as a 20-1 chance behind Sonic Nismo. Last start, it was 32 days ago. And 3/3 on the bounce over the 450 of Maitland prior to that effort. A one-time winner from 11. Moonicolor Lads, open 14, now into 850. And almost there is a $15 chance, headlining the rest of the field. 50 seconds away from a jump. We'll kick off the Newcastle harness racing program in 2 minutes. The other side of the Gardens, Jared Wessel standing by with the 2. Black Flipper on top.
So they're about to move in. Yeah, Timmy's on top for me. Black Flipper, drawn in box number 2, or her rather. Having her 5th start from box 2. A win and a couple of minors already, and she said the 2 goes over the 5:15 here at the Gardens for a win. 2 back in 30.06, and a good second to Zipping Maserati last start in 30.16. She's been a little easy, 185 out to 190, but just as I speak, back into $1.80. Strawberry Alley, very, very easy in betting, 280 out to 420. And good pushes for 1 Moonicolor Lad, 19 to 850, and 8 black on gold on black, I should say. 11 down to $5. Scratching here of 3 Buster Herrera. 9 Tomarong Queen gains a run into box number 3. Another reserve out 10 Jungle and Tomarong Queen, $12 out to 26. Starting signals being given. Final leg of the quaddy, race number 8. Black Flipper, the favourite, $1.80, drawn in box 2. Thanks, Russ. They're about to come forward. First line being, or about to be placed away. So Black Flipper, back to that opening quote now, $1.85. Strawberry Ellie going for an absolute bath now, $4.80, and gold on black at $5. Second line coming forward. We're just about set. This is the 8th from the Gardens. Gold on black placed into box number 8. The green light switched on now. Set and ready. Black Flipper the favourite in 2. Set. Racing, Black Flipper left quickly, matched though by Almost There. They go together, making ground with Strawberry Alley out wide, and also Gold on Black vying for a handy position. They get away then from next to the inside, Tomarong Queen, and then came Hurricane Hunter towards last was Moonicolor Lad, and his luck's over. Just bumped there though with Almost There, who now tries to go back past it, stalking them. Gold on black in 3rd, now goes back to the inside, and Moonicolor Lad in 4th. Black Flipper hanging tough, favourite a length clear, and Black Flipper scores. Photo 2nd, maybe Almost There. Just in missing out, Gold on black in 4th. Then came Hurricane Hunter. They were followed next in by his latest Flame. Towards the rear with Strawberry. Time is 30.03.
Black Flipper, $1.80 and 104 takes out the 8th of the Gardens. Staying in beautiful Newcastle to kick off the harness racing program, the first of 10. Fast and fine conditions, $1.65 for Gross Star, the first fave. They're moving forward, the mobile's in position. Phil Roberts standing by to call the action.
Hold off on that. In fact, we'll have that for you after.
Okay, runners are about to be called up here for race number 1. In fact, the gate is rolling now for the first event. First of 10 here at Newcastle tonight. And race 1 is the Barristock Pace. We've got a field of 9. The scratchiest number 4, Lucky, and Gross Star is our odds-on favourite. It's been really smashed, laid into $1.60 now. Mark Callaghan training and driving Gross Star as the mobile heads into the home straight. 2030, first of 10 here at Newcastle tonight. The Tab mobile about to release them. Green light, and they're away. And Gross Star was away nicely out wide. It's pressing forward. Our Chance to Dream, Buddy Clayton and Scotland Jigs are all underneath it early, so a line of 4 in the early part. Waiting for Love was next, and they were followed on the inside by Captain Crush. Getting back is Skyfall Andy with She's a Blue Chip, and a Paradigm Shift goes back to the rear. The favourites going on with it here as they run into the back straight with a little over a mile left to run, and it is Gross Star taking up the running. So Gross Star over to the pegs now, and it leads by 4 metres. Second is Scotland Jigs on its back, and third Buddy Clayton, 3 back the inside. Our Chance to Dream is the first one facing the breeze, but doesn't want to be there. It's being restrained and going back, looking for something to come around it and give it cover as She's a Blue Chip goes up on the inside to get 4 back pegs. And then Waiting for Love as the pace goes right out of the race from Paradigm Shift, and Skyfall Andy's going to show some initiative going forward from last.
Lead time was a fairly handy 29.3, and down the side of the track they run with a little under 1,300 left to go. Growth Star had to do a little bit of work to get to the front, but it leads comfortably now. Buddy Clayton popped off the inside. It was 3 back pegs, and it now sits second facing the breeze. And back on the inside in third spot, leaders back, was Scotland Jigs. Now there's one put in a couple of rough ones. It is Captain Crush, and it's tailed off. So Growth Star leads at the judge. 32.8 was the first quarter. They really backed it off after a solid early tempo. So Growth Star leads them out of the straight over Buddy Clayton, Scotland Jigs, Our Chance to Dream 1-1. And then came She's a Blue Chip, 3 back on the inside. Then Waiting for Love, a paradigm shift. Skyfall Andy made no progress out 3 wide. So it's now back to a clear second last, and forget about Captain Crush. 28.7 second quarter. They're in the back straight now with a little under 600 metres left to go. Growth Star in front over Buddy Clayton. Scotland Jigs the inside. Our Chance to Dream, She's a Blue Chip, Waiting for Love, a paradigm shift, and Skyfall Andy, forget Captain Crush. They leave the back, less than 500 left to go. Growth Star's the one to get. It's tapped up now. It extends, leads by 4 metres Buddy Clayton. Scotland Jigs back on the inside. Here comes Waiting for Love, peeling out, making some ground. Our Chance to Dream trying to go with it, but can't. She's a Blue Chip strung up behind traffic. Then a paradigm shift, and Skyfall Andy. 29.1 was the third quarter, and Growth Star kicks away on the home bend. It's Growth Star going for home, led by 15 metres. Scotland Jigs, Buddy Clayton, Waiting for Love, a paradigm shift, all battling out the minors, but this is a one-way traffic win to Growth Star. Growth Star wins by 15 metres. Second was a paradigm shift. Third, She's a Blue Chip got through, and then either Waiting for Love or Our Chance to Dream. Buddy Clayton was close up. Scotland Jigs next. Skyfall Andy, never really a winning factor, and Captain Crush basically took no part.
Okay, Growth Star gaps them in the first. $2, $1.30. Beats a paradigm shift, and She's a Blue Chips back in third. 6, 8, 9 from Newcastle. First of 10. Let's go to Bendigo for race 9 at the Greyhounds with the 500 metre trip awaiting us. 260. Copying the fave here. Cool Limit. Navigates the 3. It's been popular. 6-time winner from 39 starts. Midfield, it's past few, but never beaten too far. Best recent showing. Couple of thirds at Horsham and Shepherd, and behind My Mate Tip. And up the amounts. Beaten 2.5, 3 lengths. $4 into 260 here. It's the one they want to be on. $4.40 for Jenna Milne, and double them up out to $4.40. $4.60 for Blueberry Hill, and double figure prices the rest of the field. Tricky little race. Good move the fave. Daniel Hibbard likes the 6. Double them up to beat 1, 2 and 3. We're joining him at Bendigo.
As Sky Channel join us here for race number 9. This is the Sports Vote Countdown Dash. And a competitive betting market, and a good move here for number 3, Cool Limits, now into $2.60 from as much as $4.40, but it's an even market outside of it. $4.20 for 2 Blueberry Hill and 6 double them up. $4.40 for the 1 Jenna Milne. So a very competitive market here. The outsiders, next best in the market's Nico in Paris at 12 and 15 for Birdbrook. The other two are at very big odds. But the well-supported favourite is the White Cool Limit. Starting signal given. It's won 6 of 39 and has had the 1 victory from 5 starts on the track and trip. First line's in, second line secured, and the green light's turned on. This is race 9 here at Bendigo, set to run. Set. Racing. Beginning well in the middle was Aston Anita, and it's going to lead early over Birdbrook, who gets a nice run across. Trying to get away from the rail was Jenna Milne, and this gave a saloon passage to double them up, who scooted through and took the lead from Birdbrook. Trying to follow it through was Cool Limit. Further back in the field then to Nico in Paris from Jenna Milne. A gap to Steel Magnolia and Blueberry Hill, but turning, double them up the leader. 3 lengths in front. Trying hard was Cool Limit, but double them up. Double them up a length and a half, Cool Limit. Third in was Birdbrook ahead of Blueberry Hill, and then came Nico in Paris, followed by Jenna Milne. Next in the field then was Blueberry Hill, and out wide Steel Magnolia, and Aston Anita was a long last, did make it safely into the pen though. 28.240 the time.
$5, $1.70. Double them up takes out the 9th at Bendigo. 3-5-2 run the minors behind. Ipswich after this.
My Racehorse. Own elite horses with top trainers and no ongoing fees. You can browse catalogues, watch content and uncover unique pedigree insights. Select your ownership stake and click buy. Receive ongoing trainer updates, access to exclusive events and make great mates along the way. With micro shares from $100, visit myracehorse.com or download the app. My Racehorse. Elite racing. Affordable ownership.
Welcome back on Sky One. Race 6 at Ipswich is over the 4.31. We've got $1.70 here, the fave Spring Kono in the 6. A three-time winner from 6 goes, including all those 3 wins have come its past 4 starts, including last start where I put 7.5 on Deb's Desire in 25, almost 25 flat, 25.03 of the 4.31 there at Ipswich. Second behind Desperado Lad going back 2 starts, and those wins put 4 lengths on Union Surprise and put a length on Uzo Boy 3 and 4 starts ago. It's going well. 1 to beat according to the markets. $9 into 6. Rough System in the checks has been the only one back to beat it. 6th event of 10 there at Ipswich with Anthony Collins.
Spring Kono, our tab fixed price favourite to claim victory here in some really nice form. 180, 175 opening quote. Got to 190, now back to $1.80. Rough System 12s into 6s and Chariots Away. Good late support there for it. 12s into 10s, now into $7, the 4 Chariots Away. So our favourite to win Spring Kono for Pauline Byers, the Board Racing Syndicate. Prior to tonight has had the 6 starts for 3 victories. All this track and distance. In fact, it's only starts have been here at Ipswich over this journey. Now to 185 with the firm up in the market for both the 2 Rough System and 4 Chariots Away. So this is the opening leg of the treble, second leg of the quaddie. Spring Kono, our favourite to win, carrying the green. And we're just about right to go. Race 6, stand by, they're set. Racing, Spring Kono away about 3rd and Sienna's Ace began brilliantly. Spring Kono up challenging and going forward was Rough System, followed then by Bunya Beauty around the outside, Elegant Ruby, Ringbark Storm, and that Swarm just up on the pace there, followed by Codrington Lass. Oh, they jam here. Chariots Away is out the back there as well, and right out the back here as they run for the judge here was Sienna's Ace now, but it's Spring Kono a mile in front now, and Spring Kono raced away to win it well, beating home Codrington Lass, followed by Bunya Beauty 3rd, then came Ringbark Storm, followed by Chariots Away. Elegant Ruby was next, and then came Rough System, and Sienna's Ace was the last runner into the pen. A few of those going bush off that back top turn there. 25 and 20 was the time, and Spring Kono was way too good for all.
Yep, all of them. 8 and 1 specifically, who run the minors behind. 180 and $1.50 beats Codring 3rd. 6, 8 and 1 at Ipswich. Race number 6, Mildura. Race number 11 of 12, $1.45. You're copying for the fave. On my oath, $6 for Magic in Her Moves. Without hesitation, $7.50. And basically write your ticket the rest. $8 for Lace, Last Artist, and Have a Crack's out to $18. 155 into $1.45 on my oath. Just firming up, continues late. Magic in Her Moves is the tip of the track though. As they move forward, if you want to follow in Luke Humphries, you'll have to be quick. 5, 6, 11, 10, the late mail. Let's get to him.
All right, thanks, Tim. Yeah, moving up here. Just thought On My Oath was up in grade here, so interesting to see how he goes. Happy to go with some class runners. Moving up, race 11, Zilsey Wine's pace, national rating 52 to 55, 1,790 metres on the 5:42 starting time. 10 of them. Magic Mark the scratching one's out, 10 of them. And just note, got some news. Wednesday night, the Shepparton meeting's been transferred to Bendigo. COVID-19 testing site's been set up at the Shepparton Club, so no racing or trials at Shepparton until further notice. Wednesday night's now Bendigo, and they're racing. Green light. On My Oath began quickly from the inside. Taylor French, 1 drive for the day, and she's gone through on the odds-on favourite to lead. Having a crack the outside, Magic in the Moves went up to get level, but is in the death seat. Past the Tita Prit Australia winning post in 12.3 for the lead time. Less than 1,600 metres to go. Last Artist on the fence behind the leader. 2 metres Rainbow Rain is 1 out and 1 back. 3 3 back on the rail was Mark, who on the inside. 2 metres away is Have a Crack. 3 back the outside, and 4 back the pegs as Classic Reactor has saved some ground. Not a fast first quarter coming up. Yellow without hesitation. 4 back the outer. 4 metres to Ned's Beach. 5 back, and the Cerise 5 back the pegs. Dragon Town on the inside of the stablemate. 21st to last. 30.9 first quarter. On My Oath. He's a lovely looking type. Leads a half head. On the outside in second place, Magic of the Moves, who's eyeballing On My Oath, who is up in grey, but the sectionals aren't all that quick for this favourite. On the inside in third spot into the straight, 900 to go. Last Artist in a tricky spot. If last week did anything to go by, and Rainbow Reigns 1-1 getting a nice hit now without hesitation. Laws peeling out 3 deep. 800 metres a lap to go at the bells, giving a slap at the whip. She's got to do it by herself though, 3 wide with no cover. That's not her go. Have a Crack's next to the centre. 3 back the inside, Mark, who's locked up. 3 wide, 2 back, Ned's Beach gets a card up into it. Next Dragon Town 1 off, and 4 back the inside, Classic Reactor no more than 20 off the lead. 31.1 second quarter and down the back. On My Oath in front, but it's slapped up the favourite. Leads a half head the outside. Magic and the Moves travels well. 3 metres Last Artist the pegs. Locked up the centre, Rainbow Rain without hesitations. Flat chat 3 deep. As Magic and the Moves in second place comes off the bit. 28.8 quicket up third quarter. Have a Cracks out 3 deep. Is going to have to come down the middle. Mark, who's got nowhere to go, the pegs with Classic Reactor, and then Ned's Beach the centre, and 6 metres Dragon Town, but kicking on again On My Oath. 150 to go. Kicked 6 metres clear. Last Artist into the clear. On the outside, Magic of the Moves, but up in class On My Oath. It's no problems. On My Oath from the front's too good, and comes away to win comfortably. On My Oath. He's down to the line. 4 metres Last Artist ready to win second. 8 metres Magic of the Moves third. In the centre, he hit away up, or maybe Mark, who on the rail fourth, and those in front of without hesitation. It's very close, but Mark, who has that inside advantage. They're followed behind them then by Classic Reactor, a better run today from Rainbow Rain, and they trail back to Ned's Beach, Dragon Town. And there's and Have a Crack. That was the one I missed. 28 the final quarter. Quick mile rate. Impressive winner. Up in grade, no problems. 157.9.
Land some good bets there too. $1.50, $1.30. On My Oath beats Last Artist, and Magic in Her Moves back in third. 2.75 after race number 11. 1 to come on a busy card at Mildura. Off to the Gardens. Race number 9 of the 5.15 with $1.95 for Zipping Riley, the fave. Zipping Eves at $3.50. And Impress Scarlet $3.70. Big prices, $21 or better. In fact, the rest of the field. So of the 3, we've got $4 into $3.50 for Zipping Eve. Probably the biggest mover. Back-to-back wins at the Gardens, and Maitland, its past couple, stepped up in trip to the 5.15 last week and was pretty dominant as a $1.60 chance. Put 2 lengths on Zipping Camilla in $29.84. Zipping Riley's out to $1.95, letting you on off the inside. And $3.60 to $3.70 Impress Scarlet. Very, very firm. Let's get to Jared, trackside at the Gardens.
Kibo at stud 5th grade. Over the 5.15. Thanks, Tim. They're about to come forward. Greyhounds beside the boxes. So Zipping Riley. He's only had the 6 starts. 2 from 2 over the 5. Very good maiden win. Scored by nearly 16 lengths. And one is $1.40 favourite, 29. Returns to the Gardens tonight. Draws well in box 1, but the punters aren't with him. $1.65 now out to $2.15. Good support for both Zipping Eve and Impress Scarlet to beat it. Starting signal has been given. First line placed away for race number 9. Reserve 9, Fernando Hill to jump from box 4. Thanks, Russ. Second line come up. So Zipping right 220. Zipping Eve firms again down to 340 and Impress Scarlet into 360. Set race 9, the Gardens. Ready, racing. Zipping Riley, I should say, missed it by a couple of lengths. Chasing Mavis shows good speed and she's going to clear them. Working to second was Banjo's Rival, and up to third was Kia Herrera. Next, Zipping Riley on the inside, 3/4 away then to Impress Scarlet. Further back, Fernando Hill towards the rear. Zipping Eve is second last, and Rocket Race is last of all. So the favourites have got some work to do. It's Banjo's Rival who takes over. Gets away now from Chasing Mavis. Zipping Riley getting out when it's all over, and Banjo's Rival's going going to win by 2 lengths. Zipping Riley was second. Third over the line, we've got Impressed Scarlet in a photo with Chasing Mavis, and then came Fernando Hill. Towards the rear of the field then was Zipping Eve, with also Kia Herrera, and Rocket Racer was one of the tail enders. The time is 29 and 78.
Well, 26.80 and 3.30 for Banjo's rival. 2 beats 1 Zipping Riley and 3 Impressed Scarlets. Back in third, 2-1-3 at the Gardens after race number 9. Back to Wagga to wrap things up. The 10th, $1.35 for My Ultimate Andy, the fave. $4 for RW, and Matt Corey is the last in single figures, just holding on at $9.50. It did open up at $5.50. It's been very easy. Of the pair at the top, $1.80 into $1.65 and now into $1.33. They have not missed My Ultimate Andy. On top clearly in the last. Michael Dummersney standing by for the last. Tips it on top, 5 to beat 10, 7, 9. Let's join him at Wagga.
Favourite here now, $1.33, My Ultimate Andy. Gee, this is short. Jack Painting looking for another winner on the card here today. And he does partner the favourite runner here. Should have probably been a treble for Jacko this afternoon after being a bit unlucky on Needy Azelle. Going back through the winners, he won aboard Silent Rapture, and he's looking for another one here. He should be going for a treble, no doubt. Needy Azelle was very, very good in defeat in an earlier race. As Tim joins us from Sky One. Thanks, Tim. Lucky last year. Rain just starting to fall here at Wagga in the Riverina. A light shower coming across the track as they start to come forward for the last. The Walsh and Blair Lawyers pace at $1.35, My Ultimate Andy. I thought the massive overs in this race was Irvine. The 4 horse, he's $26. He beat My Ultimate Andy at Bathurst going back 2 starts ago. I know they square up under different circumstances here, but the price comparison is massive as they start to move forward here. Tab Mobile heading to the 1740 metre mark for the lucky last at Wagga. Newcastle underway already in New South Wales. Bathurst a little bit later on. We're all set, ready and racing. My Ultimate Andy quickly away from gate number 5. Rise Above This went with it early. Also pushing through was Good Time Junior. Away well from the second line, McCory. Getting through along the inside was Harry Ovens as the favourites about to assume superiority here in the front of the field. Well back we have Dash of Luck. Irvine was tardily away from gate number 4. He finds himself 4th last, 3rd last Rocky Brenack, 2nd last on the inside there we had RW, and at the tail of the field I'm Feeling Fiery. 9 was the lead time. They swing into the straight and it's My Ultimate Andy getting things to run to suit, and My Ultimate Andy, the last odds on favourite through the day goes through the first quarter in 30 flat. Sitting on his back second was Rise Above This. They're followed through by Harry Ovens who faces the breeze. 1-1 for McCory. Good Time Junior's 3 back the inside. Irvine 1 out and 2 back. Dash of Luck is 4th last on the inside. 3rd last on his outer was RW. I'm Feeling Fiery. Well, he is feeling that. He's pulling double overtime for a pit. 2nd last, and on the inside last of all was Rocky Brenack. Second quarter about to go over. It does so in 30.8. Oh, this could be scary. What he runs his last half in the lead of My Ultimate Andy, and Jacko just starts to push the handlebars into the downward position, and My Ultimate Andy leads out by a length. Harry Ovens on the outside. Rise Above This in behind them. McCory 1-1. They're followed through by Good Time Junior, Irvine. A few of these will have to get moving from the back. RW. Also there on the inside was Dash of Luck. On the outside, I'm Feeling Fiery, and Rocky Brenack at the tail. Third quarter, 27.7. He did go quick down the back, and My Ultimate Andy looks to break their hearts. He's got Harry Ovens off the bit in second. Also off the bit, Rise Above This. McCory to the outside. It's My Ultimate Andy in front. front. Harry Ovens is in for the dig. My Alderman Andy, though, painting just gives him a little shush along and away he goes. My Alderman Andy. My Alderman Andy wins the last. Second, Harry Ovens. Third over the line, we had McCory, and all over their backs in a photo for fourth was Rise Above This, and also getting through late was RW, Dash of Luck. Well back to finish, Irvine. I'm Feeling Fiery Good Time Junior. Rocky Brennack won the last ones to clock in. Have a go at that last quarter. 26.81, 55.1 to the winner, My Alderman Andy.
$1.30 and 104 your winning returns. My Alderman Andy takes out the last at Wagga. We'll get you the minors and take you to Bendigo next.
Ever dreamt of owning a racehorse? Running at Royal Randwick on Everest Day? Well, here's your chance. The Kosciuszko is back, and you could win a share of the $1.3 million prize money in Racing New South Wales Country Showpiece. To enter the draw, buy a $5 Kosciuszko ticket at your local or on the Tab app. The more tickets you buy, the greater your chances of winning. The Kosciuszko. Tickets on sale now.
Don't let the game play you. Stay in control. Gamble responsibly.
10th event at Bendigo's over the 425. Getting close to a start here. 60 seconds to finalise your investments. Aston Jupiter 230 the fave. Goes from the 4 box. It's a 5-time winner, including last start, when it beat a Mega Dodge in 25.94, showing plenty of speed from the 6. Found the front and kicked away, put 2.5 on the field as a $4 chance. 5 minor placings from those 14 starts as well. Shepparton third behind Tinker Craig, and second at Warrigal behind Bound to Succeed. It's lead-up form this preparation. Market suggests it's going very well. 4 into 380 Fernandes, hardest to beat from box number 8. Daniel Hibbard's at the track. Aston Jupiter on top to beat 7, 2 and 1.
Favourite Aston Jupiter number 4. It's $2.40 on the fixed odds. Has won 5 of 14. A winner at Warrigal behind Amiga Dodge beating Amiga Dodge in 25.94. It's the favourite ahead of Fernandes, who was a winner at Horsham on the 10th of August in 27.39. But plenty of chances. Quite a number under double figures. The only two that are given less of a chance are Perfect Treasure and Low Plains. They're at big odds in boxes 5 and 6, but the others are all given some hope in this race 10. The Mannings Greyhound Complex mix 4 and 5. Last of them locked away. Green light is on and they're set to run. Ready, set, and racing. Beginning well on the inside was McIver Stretch, but Fernandes shows speed out wide with Tango Icon and Shanlin Cripps, but going to the lead, Fernandes. They jam up and it gets away. Getting into the clear was Perfect Treasure to second from College Degree. Aston Jupiter's back on the inside from Low Plains, a wide out McIver Stretch, but Fernandes is a mile in front, and Fernandes will win, beats home Perfect Treasure, and third in was College Degree ahead of Aston Jupiter fourth, just ahead of Low Plains. And they were clear from McIver Stretch, Tango Icon, and in the end, Shanlin Cripps has run at the rear, 23.876 the time.
That's a win. Fernandes, $3.70 and $1.50 return. Perfect Treasure, College Degree, run the minors behind, 8.524. Ipswich in just a tick.
This program is brought to you by TAB. Long may we play. Steel blue boots, built for comfort, made for work. And Harvey Norman, everything you need in electrical technology, furniture and bedding. Shop in-store and online today. We are hosting today's broadcast from the lands of the Ku-ring-gai people. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of country and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging.
Seventh event at Ipswich is only 40 seconds away. Quick peek at the market. There's only two real key hopes. Nando's sit off the inside and Lime Rock Park goes off the outside. 270 into 210. Lime Rock Park in the 8 has been better supported of the two. $1.65 out to $1.90 for Nando Sid. It's the way the market reads. They're at the boxes. Anthony Collins tipping 8-1-2-6. Sky One Friday race night continues next. Mark Olmus joining you after Ipswich.
Thanks, Tim. You enjoy your night, my friends. Our best backed here is Lime Rock Park, $2.10 in from $2.70. Nando Sid, $1.90 from $1.65. Look, the reason it'd be Nando Sid is 0 from 5 from the inside trap. Lime Rock Park, box 8, 50% from 2 goes. So $2 favourite, Nando Sid, Lime Rock Park now into 2.10. So that margin between the top two just shortening again. And this could be a good race between Nando Sid, Lime Rock Park. So this is the second leg of the treble, third leg of the quaddie. And first row is set. Second line greyhounds being boxed. A fourth grade event, 431. So we're just about right to go. Ringbark Rattler is all the way in the 2. So we're set. Nando Sid remains as the favourite from the inside. We're ready. Set. Racing. Nando Sid began the best, going forward Lime Rock Park up to about 4th. Splitting the pair was Ringbark Rattler, followed then by Tracy's Shadow. Further astern, Ruby's Me Mum. Then came Tyrant Duck, who's about to pass Blackened. And also down at the tail end of the field was Mitchell John, but around the bend, a race in 2. And shortly afterwards, Lime Rock Park sprinted to the lead. Coming away, Money was right again. Lime Rock Park too good for Nando Sid, followed then by Ruby's Me Mum. Then came Mitchell John. Further back in the field, a Tyrant Duck, and then came Tracy's Shadow, followed then by Blackened, and also Ringbark Rattler was one of the last runners into the pen, and the gallop in approximately 25 and 10.
8-1-6-4, Lime Rock Park 240 and $1.20 around that 25.10 mark, as you heard from Anthony. A few more to come from Ipswich. Bendigo Harness we turn our attention to. Race 2 coming up for the trotters off the mobile arm. The Nutrien Equine mobile arm, the favourite at $1.90. Kiang Zena for the leads, $2.60 into $1.90. $5 Kai Valley Hacienda and $8 for Builder Bob heads the rest. Numbers for our caller, Lachlan McIntosh tipping 11, 13, 3 and 7. Previews available through the Tab website and the Tab app. Thanks to Craig Rail. He's also with the 11 Kiang Zena. $1.90 and very well supported. Here's Lachlan.
Moving up onto the gate, 2,150 is the trip for the up to 55 rating trotters. Who's Me Mum, Sure Me, the 1 and the 2 are the scratching, so all the horses on the front row get to move down a couple of spots. And the back row is Declan Henry, Fugal, Builder Bob, Kiang Zena, My High Peak and Webster Hall. So the gate swings around the bend for the second event of the night. The favourite into $1.90, Kiang Zena, well back late, won nicely here last time out. 3-year-old filly, very well bred. Galloping Builder Bob on the back row. He's messed up his chances, so he's galloping Builder Bob right out the back, and they're away and racing. The pole marker, Buller Park Benno, came off stride 2 at the start, and getting away nicely was Who's Counting to lead. Kai Valley High Sienda is ambled up on the outside, might make a play for the front. Dragonfly's jumped in behind the leader, and working his way forward early, Jason Lee with Kiang Zena is up in the early hustle, 3 deep. It's only muddling early tempo, so she's got up into the action. The favourite quickly up to second, getting the 1 out, 1 back position, Fugal. And over on the inside, Dragonfly, 3 the pegs. The other locals, 4 back along the inside, Declan Henry. Pulling on the outside, Webster Hall. Sunny Spider follows it. My High Peaks on the pegs and chasing them up after an early error about 15 metres away. Perhaps a little more to Buller Park Benno. He might tack on, and out the back, Builder Bob. He won't. He's 100 metres away. 40.6 the lead time. A controlled tempo. And Sfinozio has Kai Valley High Sienda in control. Doing it nicely, unchallenged through the first 3/4 of a lap. Who's Counting races in the trail second. The favourite having to do it the hard way, sitting Park Kiang Zena. It's just moving up a little closer to the leader. In the 1 out, 1 back, Fugle. Over on the inside, Dragonfly. It's 3 back along the pylons, 4 back, Declan Henry. Next in the running line, Webster Hall with a slow speed. He's been racing quite keenly. 32.4 the first quarter, so for this class even it's a slow first lap. They head down to get the bell. Declan Henry was 4 back the inside, 5 back was My High Peak. Second last Sunny Spider. Buller Park Benno's caught them up with a slow speed, and tailing off Builder Bob after a poor scorer. Heading out of the straight, they're into the last lap of the Bendigo Locksmiths, Vic Bread Trot, and they're played into the hands of this leader, Kai Valley High Sienda. Chris Finozio has had a very easy run. He's just got them strolling at the 800. Second, Who's Counting? Third, Parked is Kiang Zena. Just allowed to move up a little bit close to the favourite. 3 deep, pulling its way forward, Webster Hall. Fugle's in the middle, about to be put in a sandwich. The inside Dragonfly. Sunny Spiders 3 deep, trailing up. In the middle runners, My High Peak. Declan Henry held up. And Buller Park Benno's at the rear as they bunch up. 32 the second quarter. It's been a 64-4 first half. And Svenozio swinging against Kai Valley High Sienda. Led a couple of metres. Kiang Zena. Up on the outside, 3 deep, joining in strongly. Webster Hall. Behind the leader, Who's Counting, just niggled out. And then in the middle of runners there, Fugle held up. Sunny Spider heads the rest. The others have tailed off, making errors. 29-1 that went down the back. Kai Valley High Sienda. Webster Hall out 3 deep, broke under pressure. Kiang Zena's asked for the supreme effort now. It's Kai Valley High Sienda. Kiang Zena's trying to knuckle down. Fugle to the outside with fresh legs working home, but Kai Valley High Sienda left alone in the lead and is going to out-sprint them at the end. Kai Valley High Sienda, good front-running drive by Svenozio, beats Kiang Zena. Fugle third. Sunny Spider got home well for fourth. They were followed by Who's Counting, then Declan Henry and Buller Park Benno. Long break to Dragonfly. Webster Hall off stride on the turn. My High Peak and Builder Bob. 28.4 to 1.8 the mile rate for Aldebaran Park, but a fast half, 57.5 the final half mile.
7.11.96 Kai Valley Hacienda for Chris Finozio at $6.50, $1.90. Gets the better of Kiang Zena, $1.40, and Fugle $2.30. About 40 seconds from the Gardens race 10, over 515 metres to be their third last race. Key Enterprise off box 2 is the $1.80 favourite in from $2. Fire Up Karen off box 8. $10 in to $6. Plenty of greyhound racing action coming up this evening, in particular from Geelong, as well as a little later on from Richmond. We will have for you, Jason Lincoln will be along for his late mail. Looking forward to having the whiz along and finding a few winners. Box challenge markets are available also for Northern Territory, Queensland, Tasmanian and Victorian tab customers. Sale Geelong, Wagga, Mandurah out last time I checked. No doubt Richmond will be up very, very soon. Let's get to the Gardens. $1.80 for 2 Key Enterprise. Jared Wessel with 8. Fire Up Karen on top.
Signals being given. Thanks, Mark. They're coming forward. Key Enterprise, $1.90, drawn in box number 2, our favourite. Yet to win from box 2, but 6 minor placings from 7 starts off the stripe, so certainly no issue there for Key Enterprise. Currently $1.85. Green light switched on. Fire Up Karen, the other mover. 10 down to 550, drawn box 8. We're set. Racing, Key Enterprise missed it by a half length. Electric Dreams has got good speed. Just wanted to use a bit of the track though. Working up on the outside is Hello Dream, and sliding through underneath them. Key Enterprise now joins the leaders. Fire Up Karen got to 4th. Then came Zambora Chase. Further back to Kalani Rose from Battling Mavis and Crystal Moon's last of all. But Key Enterprise took over. Put up 3 lengths. Chasing again in second is Electric Dreams. Then came Hello Dream around the corner. In front Key Enterprise still a couple of lengths clear, and Key Enterprise scores. Beat home Fire Up Karen from Hello Dream, and Electric Dreams is in a photo for 4th, with also Zambora Chase. Then came Battling Mavis. They were followed next over by Kalani Rose, and Crystal Moon was last. Time is 30.01.
28.76, 30.01 for Key Enterprise. Somehow managed to find his way to the inside of Electric Dreams, who drew inside of him, but nevertheless found the rail and was able to hold out a few other contenders, including Fire Up Karen $1.70 and Hello Dream $5.40. Newcastle race 2 coming up very soon. The 5 Rock and Roll Swinger at $1.18 tells the story. On top for Phil. Horses are about to score up. Also, harness racing action from Gloucester Park a little later on with the Group 2, the Binshaw. Looking forward to the Gloucester Park program joining us very soon. Also, 9 races from the Creek. That program to kick off in 10 minutes' time. There's an offer available with Tab. Pete McMullen, 1 or more winners $1.18, 2 or more winners $4, 3 or more winners at $31. A book of 6 drives for PJ McMullen. Off to Newcastle with Phil.
Colours, just a little bit wayward in the early part of the score-up. Ultimate Chance carrying the green Tab Club's colours as the Tab Mobile lets them go over the mile and they're away. Sunnytown out wide, away beautifully. I'll Give You a Daisy a Day began nicely. Now this long odds-on favourite Rock and Roll Swinger has really blued the start. It's tailed out last, but is in a pace and is trying to tack onto the rear of the field. As his favourite Highlight, it didn't begin all that well. It's back a long second last. And as they run down with a bit over 1,200 left before them, and I'll Give You a Daisy a Day takes up the running over Sunnytown, and Touche working up into third, facing the breeze. MAD 3 back the inside. Then Ultimate Chance, who's getting on to the back of Touche, so it lands the 1-1. Baby Ginny next in the running line. Better Than Karma is 4 back along the inside, followed by Favourite Highlight. And up along the inside, this $1.18 favourite Rock and Roll Swinger really has the job to do. First quarter was 28.1, and they leave the home straight. 900 metres left to go. I'll Give You a Daisy a Day is the pilot over Sunnytown. In third spot, facing the breeze is Touche. Second quarter comes up in 30.6. 58.7 first half of the mile. MAD is back on the inside, and Ultimate Chance is 1 out, 1 back in the green Tab Club's colours. Next on the outside, Baby Ginny, followed by Better Than Karma, and then Favourite Highlight, and the last one back on the inside, Rock and Roll Swinger needs a lot of things to go its way to figure in the finish here. Off the back they run, they head towards the 400, and it's I'll Give You a Daisy a Day, 5 metres in front of Touche on the outside of Sunnytown, then Ultimate Chance MAD, hooking wide as Favourite Highlight. Further back was Better Than Karma, Baby Ginny, and Rock and Roll Swinger is still last. 21-1 was the final quarter, and I'll Give You a Daisy a Day has a kick on the home bend, led by 5, make it 6 metres now, over Sunnytown, Touche, MAD, there's no Rock and Roll Swinger, I'll Give You a Daisy a Day in front. Coming home is MAD, Sunnytown, a Rock and Roll Swinger flying home when it's all over. Better Than Karma along the inside. Sunnytown hit the lead. Sunnytown in a blanket finish over I'll Give You a Daisy a Day or MAD. Close up was Better Than Karma, and finishing it off when it was all over, Rock and Roll Swinger. Then Touche, followed by Ultimate Chance. Further back was Favourite Highlight. Last one in was Baby Ginny.
7 Sunnytown at $50, $60 and $5.30. Takes out the second from Newcastle. Miners will be along shortly. Bendigo next.
A shout out to our Steel Blue legends. You walk the walk and dig deep every day. You've got our backs and we've got your feet. Steel Blue boots, built for comfort, made for work.
Oh, yum. Can I have some?
You want anything, babe?
Nah, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. Funny. No. I'm not hungry.
Evidence.
So you've cracked it, Sarge?
Why so many Australians have been switching to Budget Direct?
Because they could save hundreds?
Yep. And because of this, Budget Direct are Australia's most award-winning car and home insurer. That's all the evidence people need.
Switch to Budget Direct, Money Magazine's Insurer of the Year. 5 years in a row. Budget Direct, insurance solved.
7-8-2 confirmed after Newcastle race 2, dividends on screen. Now we move on to Bendigo race 11, $3.50 for 6 Maverick Nacho, 8-6-5-4 for Daniel Hibbert, as you can see on screen. 5 Super Big, the 100 rater on the Sky Predictor, currently at $4. There's been support for Maverick Nacho, $4.40, $4.60 now to $3.50 the favourite, wearing the green jacket, and Axdale Pirate 10 into $6.50. Support for 6 and 8 here for the second last at Bendigo, the Jared Larkin concreting 5th grade. Ipswich race 8, the quaddie to be rounded out there in around about 3 and a bit minutes. 3.70 for Craig's Regret, ahead of Go Lou Go, and Night Capers another open race, a 5th grade final, sponsored by Just Greyhound Photos coming up. repeating a wonderful evening of racing ahead. We mentioned that Pete McMullen offer to drive one or more winners, $1.18, two or more winners, $4, and three or more winners, $31. That Albion Park program to kick off in 5 minutes' time. Pete McMullen, his first drive comes up in race 3 with the Harvey 6 at Fairies Delight, race 7, Run for the Roses, race 8, Bella Victory, and race 9, Spider's Devil. The other offer for greyhound racing fans, Jason Thompson at Geelong, two or more winners, $1.35, $3.20 for three or more winners, $17 for four or more winners. Has a strong team of 4 greyhounds in.
Favourite wears 40, $4.20 for the 1 West Side Warrior, and $4.80 for the 5 Super Big. Open race, plenty of chances here for race 11. This is the Jared Larkin Concreting Grade 5. Last of them locked away and the green light turned on. They're set to run. Race 11 here at Bendigo Greyhounds. They're set, ready, racing. Flying out in the middle was Crack and Spike. Showing speed, Maverick Nacho. On the inside, Tilly Divine, and then Fishbone Express as they jam up. Wide out there was Axdale Pirate, but it got dragged down. And in the meantime, West Side Warrior scooted through and took the lead. 2 lengths clear of Maverick Nacho and Tilly Divine. And back on the inside was Double Tactic. But West Side Warrior, too good in the end, beats Double Tactic and Maverick Nacho. Fourth across the line was close. Tilly Divine was hanging on, but Super Bigs put in a lunge and made it interesting from Crack and Spike. Axdale Pirate got dragged down. It lost its chance coming off the back. And Fishbone Express was similar. 24.087 the time. And it's 176.
Yes, very close for fourth for 2. Very close on the outside. We'll get it 24.087 the run for West Side Warrior. $4.90 and $1.50 somehow from the inside draw. Managed to miss all the bother. Ipswich race 8, $4 now for Craig's Regret getting out, as is Go Lou Go. $5 Night Capers. Down the board to On the Bayou, tab 4, $11 this greyhound reached a high of, now into $7. Also Cheyenne, Indiana, $11, $12 into $7.50, 4 and 8, even 2 Ruby's Sun, $17 into $10 spect, all given a hope with $7 separating best in the market to worst in the market. Numbers for Anthony Collins, our caller, 7 to beat 1, 3 and 2.
Evening to you, Mark. It's a very open race here. $4 the field, Craig's Regret as our favourite to win. The 5th grade final for the meeting tonight. Heats conducted here last week. Lucky Lindy was one of those heat winners. It's my on topper, $6.50 at the moment. $5.50 got to the high of $7.50, back to $6.50. But as we suggested, wide open race, a good betting race. $4 the field. So this is the last leg of the quaddie. 4, 6 and 8. The combination you require to be alive. 5th grade final, 431. Second line of greyhounds going forward. Go Lou Go is for the Inson 20. On the Bayou, perhaps the best supported. 8s to 11s back into $8.50. Lucky Lindy firming up now in the market, late into $5. We'll know more soon. This is the 8th. They're set. Off. Go Lou Go from the inside began brilliantly, but wants to get up the track. Cheyenne, Indiana got dragged down as they head to the back, where Go Lou goes in front, racing clear by 2. Amber Days to second, followed then by Night Capers, Ruby's Sun. Then came Craig, so Cheyenne, Indiana back there with those. And on the Bayou was last, but it's Go Lou Go in front, and Go Lou Go defeats home Amber Days. Sun. Further astern to Craig's Regret, then came Cheyenne, Indiana, Lucky Lindy, and on the Bayou, last runner into the pen in approximately 25 and 40.
1, 5, 6, 2 after a good night last night at the Creek for
โปรดอัปเดตใหม่ในช่วงกลางปี 2021 ในคลิปนี้ต่อสายเล่นเกมตรงนี้มีอะไรที่น่าสนใจกันบ้างนะครับแต่เรื่องของเสียดายก็นะฮะเราก็ไปตามดูรายละเอียดกันได้นะดูทั้ง3รุ่นเหมือนกันเด้เลยครับความละเอียดหน้าไป13ล้านแล้วก็เลนส์มาโครอีก5ล้านส่วนกล้องหน้าครับ24ล้านพิกเซลแต่ที่ทำให้รุ่นนี้น่าสนใจก็คือการแบ่งแบตเตอรี่ออกมาเป็น2ก้อนครับก้อนละ 3,000 มิลลิแอมป์ครับรวมกันเป็น 6,000 มิลลิแอมป์และให้ฟ้าชาร์จมาถึง65 วัตต์ฮะและแน่นอนครับมันก็จะทำให้การเล่นเกมของเราเนี่ยสามารถเล่นได้นานขึ้นครับเนื่องจากแบตออกมาแบ่งออกมาเป็น2ก้อนนะครับถ้าก้อนนึงหมดก็ยังเหลือก้อนนึงอยู่นะฮะก็เลยถือว่าทำให้รุ่นนี้ก็น่าสนใจเช่นเดียวกันครับแต่รุ่นเมื่อกี้อย่างตัว Lenovo Legion 4 เนี่ยอันนี้ก็น่าสนใจอยู่แล้วครับตัวนี้ก็แบ่งมาเหมือนกันแต่ตัวนี้มันจะเหมือนแบ่งแต่มันไม่ได้แบ่งซีกออกมาเหมือนกับ Lenovo Legion 4 นะฮะส่วนมาดูที่เรื่องของราคาจัดจำหน่ายของรุ่นนี้ครับ3รุ่นเหมือนกันทั้ง3รุ่นครับราคาตัว ROG Phone 5 เนี่ยเริ่มต้น 29,200 บาทส่วนรายละเอียดราคาอื่นก็ตามนี้เลยครับทั้ง3รุ่นชี้แจงให้เห็นกันเป็นภาพไปเลยฮะอันดับที่2ครับ Nubia Red Magic 6 Series เปิดออกมา2รุ่นครับกับ Red Magic 6 ธรรมดาแล้วก็ Red Magic 6 Pro ครับทั้ง2รุ่นนี้เป็นชิปเซ็ตมวลผลตัวเดียวกันครับ Snapdragon 888 Octa Core ครับซึ่งก็จะมีความน่าสนใจตรงที่จับคู่กับแรมที่เป็น LPDDR5 ครับ ROM ก็จะเป็นแบบ UFS 3.1 ซึ่งก็จะมีพัดลมระบายความร้อนภายในตัวแล้วก็ทำงานควบคู่กับระบบระบายความร้อน Ice เวอร์ชัน 6.0 ซึ่งก็จะช่วยทำให้เครื่องเนี่ยไม่ร้อนจนเกินไปเวลาเราเล่นเกมนะครับส่วนมาดูเรื่องของการดีไซน์และก็หน้าจอครับทั้ง2รุ่นเหมือนกันเลยครับโดยจะมาพร้อมกับขนาดหน้าจอ 6.8 นิ้วครับความละเอียดหน้าจอเป็น Full HD Plus เลือกใช้ชิ้นหน้าจอเป็นแบบ AMOLED ส่วนค่า refresh rate หน้าจอสูงอยู่ที่165 Hz ครับถ้าเทียบกับ Black Shark 4 เนี่ยน้อยกว่ากันเล็กน้อยอยู่นะส่วนค่า Touch Sampling Rate ตัวนี้ก็ให้มาอยู่ที่360 Hz กันเลยทีเดียวครับการดีไซน์อื่นที่ตอบโจทย์ต่อสายเล่นเกมอย่างปุ่ม L1R1 ตัวนี้ก็มีมาให้ครับข้ามมาดูที่เรื่องของกล้องครับทั้ง2รุ่นนี้เหมือนกันเด้เลยครับ64ล้านพิกเซลบวกเลนส์อัลตร้าไวด์8ล้านแล้วก็เลนส์มาโครอีก2ล้านพิกเซลครับส่วนกล้องหน้าตัวนี้8ล้านพิกเซลนั่นเองครับและในส่วนสุดท้ายครับแบตเตอรี่ครับต้องบอกว่าจุดนี้คือจุดต่างจุดเดียวครับที่ทำให้2รุ่นนี้แตกต่างกันครับ Red Magic 6 ธรรมดาตัวนี้ให้แบตมาอยู่ที่ 5,050 มิลลิแอมป์ครับซึ่งจะได้ฟาสต์ชาร์จอยู่ที่66 วัตต์ครับแต่ถ้าเป็นตัว Red Magic 6 Pro ครับตัวนี้ 4,500 มิลลิแอมป์แต่ได้ฟาสต์ชาร์จสูงไปถึง120 วัตต์กันเลยทีเดียวสรุปให้เข้าใจง่ายครับตัวที่เพิ่มขึ้นมาก็คือ Red Magic 6 Pro Transparent Edition ซึ่งตัวนี้ก็เป็นตัว Red Magic 6 Pro แหละแต่แค่เพิ่มตัวแรมรอมที่เพิ่มขึ้นมาอีกระดับหนึ่งซึ่งรายละเอียดราคาทั้ง3รุ่นนี้ตามนี้เลยครับคือมันเยอะขี้เกียจอธิบายฟังและอันดับที่1ของเราครับ Black Shark 4 Series รุ่นนี้จะแบ่งออกมาทั้งหมด2รุ่นครับก็คือตัว4ธรรมดาและก็ตัว4 Pro โดยตัว4ธรรมดาครับตัวนี้จะมาพร้อมกับชิปเซ็ตประมวลผลเป็น Snapdragon 870 Octa Core ส่วนถ้าเป็นตัว4 Pro เนี่ยจะเป็น Snapdragon 888 นะครับซึ่งนี่น่าสนใจและตอบโจทย์ต่อสายเล่นเกมก็คือระบบระบายความร้อนรุ่นนี้ครับเนื่องจาก CPU มันแรงอยู่แล้วครับตัวนี้ก็มีเรื่องของการอัปเกรดระบบระบายความร้อนให้เป็นเวอร์ชันใหม่เพื่อทำงานควบคู่กับ CPU ที่มันแรงๆนั่นเองครับทั้งนี้ก็ยังมีเรื่องของการจับคู่กับแรมที่เป็น LPDDR5 โดยความเร็วแรมเนี่ยก็จะแตกต่างจากรุ่นปกติมันก็จะมีความเสถียรมากกว่านะครับถ้าเป็นรุ่นธรรมดาเนี่ยจะเป็น 5,500 เมกะบิตต่อวินาทีส่วนถ้าเป็นรุ่นโปรเนี่ยจะเป็น 6,400 เมกะบิตเลยทีเดียวครับส่วนถ้าเป็นในเรื่องของ ROM ครับรุ่นธรรมดาเนี่ยจะเป็น UFS 3.1 นี่ก็ถือว่าดีแล้วใช่ไหมครับแต่ถ้าเป็นรุ่นโปรเนี่ยจะเป็น UFS 3.1 ที่อัปเกรดเวอร์ชันขึ้นมาอีกระดับหนึ่งครับส่วนนั้นมาดูเรื่องของการดีไซน์และก็หน้าจอครับ Black Shark 4 กับ
Whiskey Blaze the inside, Jumping Jolt trying to thread the needle, AFL, Kiang Cruiser deep, Handsome Hero still back at the tail, third quarter, 27-6, they're hiking along here, Street Appeal has it narrowly, Explicit Castle called on, our Bondi Beach popping up deeper, Rock and Roll Classic, Kiang Cruiser even wider, Handsome Hero is going to be very deep upon straightening, they're into the home straight now, Street Appeal tackled by Explicit Castle, our Bondi Beach, Kiang Cruiser right down the outside with Handsome Hero, our Bondi Beach strikes the lead, our Bondi Beach Explicit Castle, our Bondi Beach too good, our Bondi Beach beats Explicit Castle, Kiang Cruiser, fourth. Well, that's close. We've got Street Appeal, Jumping Jolt, Handsome Hero deeper, Rock and Roll Classic next over the line, then Arthur Lowe, Whiskey Blaze and AFL pulling up towards the tail. 29 seconds, the mile rate, 1:53.7.
Our Bondi Beach for Nathan Dawson at 18.40 and 2.40 to start the night. Win 19 at start, 163 for the 7-year-old son. Some Beach Somewhere beats Explicit Castle at $1.40 and Kiang Cruiser $1.92.45 after race 1 from Albion Park. The Gardens, actionless seeming. Lee, 2.25 for 5. Giddy Goanna, the favourite, second last time out. This is a 5th grade over 400 metres. 3.10 into 2.25 for Giddy Goanna, the favourite. Newcastle Commercial Refrigeration, 5th grade. No, plenty of action. $5 for Fireball Show, $7 Electra Little, $7 also for Art Royal and My Dilemma. The first reserve gets a run off box 2. Favourite though, very well supported as we head to Jared. Jared has 5 on top of 3, 8 and 4.
Drawn in box 5, thanks Mark. Yeah, he certainly looks the one to beat. Hasn't had much luck at his past 2. He's been odds on and favourite both times. Prior to that, 2 very good wins, scored by 6 lengths, 3 back and 9 1/4 the start before that. He's been well back, 3.10 down to 2.25, and if he can just have a little bit of room in that run to the first turn, he's going to be tough to beat. First line coming forward. Second line will now follow them in. Reserve 9, My Dilemma to jump from box 2. All the rage 5, Giddy Goanna. Field of 8, race 11. Last one placed away. The green light has been switched on. We're set and ready. Favourite in 5. Right. Racing, Giddy Goanna left midfield. He's going to end up back towards the rear, though. Speed from Electra Little to lead initially. Getting through on the inside, My Dilemma. Also right up there as well as Star Connie and Fireball showing between them. Giddy Goanna starting to circle, then found trouble again. Texas Target behind them from Art Royal and Barb's Galaxy. Around the turn, My Dilemma coming after Fireball Show, who kicks. Fireball Show on the inside will win by a length and 1/4 to My Dilemma. Third not sure. Electra Little's there with also Texas Target and deep rat Art Royal. Then came Barb's Galaxy from Giddy Goanna, and Star Connie was the last one in. The time is 23 and 16.
3.97, Fireball Show 6.10 and 2.70 beats My Dilemma $1.50 and Texas Target 4.20, 23.16 the run for the 400 favourite without much luck throughout. Now off to Bathurst harness here on Sky Racing 1. On screen at the moment appears to be Tab 10 Best Bow, the favourite, $1.35 from $2.30. Hasn't this been backed? Numbers for our caller there this evening, Brandon Craneborg. He's tipping 10, 1, 6, 8. Faster and finer the conditions. Muscle Me Up at Trump Bloodstock Pace, the first to get us underway. $9.50, the next best for I'm a Shy Guy and Sport Cadet. $11 for Our Big Slow. Heads all others. A very good evening to you, BK.
So the Tab Mobile moves into position. Not far away from being called up, Caesar's Rockstar with an attendant. They'll be released very soon as these runners start to move up. So Best Bow about to be called up. Moving forward now, Pompeii widest out first towards the machine. As our relays are about to join us. This is the Muscle Me Up at Trump Bloodstock Pace. 10 runners. About to go. Tab Mobile brings them into the back, set and ready. Racing in the first from Bathurst. Immediately snagged at the start was Pompey, and getting the best of it was I'm Big Slow along the inside. They were followed through well back in the field now by I'm a Shy Guy, and pushing on is Caesar's Rockstar. Between horses is Too Little Too Late, which finds itself momentarily 3 wide. And Best Bow from the second row draw gets 1 out, 1 back cover. Jarula Josie's 3 back the pylons as they settle better now. The next pair of Jiggy Rhythm to its inside is Royal Hotshot. And the last pair as they're about to flatten in is Pompey and Sport Cadet. Lead time of 8.1, 1200 to run. Out in front is one of the stable mates of the Matt Rue yard. It's I'm a Shy Guy. 29-2 the first quarter. Leads by a length and a half. In second spot is Caesar's Rockstar as they're about to get the winning post. Judge and Bella now Big Slow stalks the leader in behind the speed. 1 out, 1 back is Best Bow, and next along the inside as they're about to turn out the straight is Jarula Josie. It's being covered up in turn by Too Little Too Late. Royal Hotshot next from Jiggy Rhythm. Well back in the field now is Pompey. It'll need an awful lot of luck from there, and Sport Cadet is last. 4 furlongs from home. The second quarter about to be covered off. It was 31-9, 61-1 the half. And out in front is I'm a Shy Guy by 3 parts on Caesar's Rockstar. Our Big Slow gets every conceivable along the inside, and Best Bow is 1 out, 1 back, 11 metres off the lead. They were followed through by Jarula Josie. Next in turn is Too Little Too Late as they pass the 600. Royal Hotshot, Jiggy Rhythm well back. And the last pair of Pompey and Sport Cadet couldn't possibly win from there. Past the Stewards Tower at the 500. They're about to get serious. I'm a Shy Guy out in front, only a head clear. Third quarter was covered off in 29.2. Caesar's Rockstar is without cover and now producing his Best Bow. They've left behind Our Big Slow. Trying to get onto the bit is Too Little Too Late. Royal Hotshot will be the widest, but Best Bow says ta-da as they straighten up. With 200 to run, Best Bow put up 11 metres. In second spot, I'm a Shy Guy, Caesar's Rockstar, and Royal Hotshot starts to run on, but Best Bow inside the 100. He makes it 4 in a row, and Best Bow way too good. Gave them a lesson, won it by 15 metres. Sports Cadet in the second, and then comes Royal Hotshot. Gee, they scalded home from the back. Pompey was next. Caesar's Rockstar together with also I'm a Shy Guy, Jiggy Rhythm, Too Little Too Late was well back, together with Our Big Slow, which never got clear, and last of all, Jarula Josie, 29 flat, 58.5 the time.
10.768, Best Bow for Greg Rue, $1.30 and $1.20. A race made to order really from the second row, ended up 1-1, and from there was going to be very hard to be beaten. Best Bow beating Sport Cadet $3, Royal Hotshot $3. Bendigo race 12, the last with Daniel Hibbard coming up. Around about 65 seconds, Shotgun Pistol, 240 from a high of 260 and from a low of 225. McIver Ernie wearing the pink jacket, $8 into $5.50. She's Serious also, $12 into $8 has been spec'd. The each-way mover, McIver Ernie for the last, a 5th grade with Daniel Hibbard. Thank you for your help.
As Sky Channel join us for the last, this is the Eastcom Electrical Grade 5 over the 425 metres. Field of 8, scratchings of 4 and 9. Favourite Wears Red, Shotgun Pistol at 240. Typhoon Bolt at 330. $5.50 for the 8 McIver Ernie, and then $8 for number 6 She's Serious as runners have arrived at the start. Favourite Wears the Red Rung, Shotgun Pistols, won 11 of 39, was a winner at Warragul last time out in the best of the night, 22 and 73 by 6 lengths from the red draw, so gets the same conditions again today here at Bendigo. Second elect is the 7 Typhoon Bolt at 330 and then $5.50 for McIver Ernie. Starting signal given, and the runners are about to move in. On a personal note, happy birthday to my mum today. Hope she's having a good day. Don't know when we're going to be able to catch up given everything that's going on, but hope she's had a pleasant afternoon, and we'll see her very soon. Running on time here for the last. The runners moving into the boxes. For race 12, Shotgun Pistol the favourite at $2.50, Typhoon Bolt at $3.30, and McIver Ernie from the outside draw at $5.50. Thanks, Riley. Last of them moving in for race 12. Favourite Shotgun Pistol at $2.50, $3.50 for Typhoon Bolt, and they're just about set for the last. Green light, ready to go. Set race 12 here at Bendigo. And racing, coming out well was Once a King, and it gets out to lead early over Luther. Shotgun Pistol's got clear air on the inside and is charging through. Typhoon Bolt's right there. Around the outside was McIver Ernie. Further back to She's Serious, then Seabrook Short and Fabriola Assai. It's Once a King. Out wide on the track, McIver Ernie. Shotgun Pistol's driving through on the inside. Takes the lead, and Shotgun Pistol wins over McIver Ernie. Close go third. Once a King was there with Typhoon Bolt charging home, and then came She's Serious. Wide out was Seabrook Short, Luther and Fabriola Assai in 24.197.
1, 8, 2 and 7 in the photo for third. 7 will get it. 24.197 for Shotgun Pistol, the favourite. 2.20 and $1.04. Too good. Bendigo Harness Race 3, over a mile coming up. $2.40 for Just a Filter, the on top for Lachlan McIntosh. We're nearing start time. Jason Thompson, 4 or more winners, $17 into $15. And tabs today's offers, racing offers. You can still get on that Pete McMullen offer also with his first drive, not until race 3 there at the Creek. Scoring up at Bendigo, here's Lachlan.
Most of them were, except for our Beat Somewhere. So they just walked off the mark. And they might be going to be called away. The gate was rolling, the horses were walking, and our Beat Somewhere was getting a last-minute gear adjustment. Just going to back the gate probably 20 metres or so to the start of the kick-off point, and the runners will just get into their circle up again. So about to get set. So our Beat Somewhere had the lugging pole removed. That was the reason he wasn't quite ready to come up. And they're about to get set. Solar One Electrical Pace, third event, 46 to 54 raters. It's just a little gear problem with our Beat Somewhere. They took the lugging pole off him. And they're about to move forward. So our Beat Somewhere and Calvert Hotshot are the two back row runners, all the others off the back of the Nutrien Equine Gate. Sprint race, 1650. Runners are moving up. Favourite is Just a Filter, 230. Was unlucky on Sunday at Shepparton. It's just held up for a run late in the piece, was only beaten just under a length. So runners getting set. Gate swings into the back. Just a note that the meeting that was scheduled to be run at Shepparton next Wednesday has been transferred here to Bendigo. It'll be the same race times, same fields, etc. Just being transferred here to Bendigo. That's Shepparton's meeting next Wednesday night here to Shepparton. It's from Shepparton here to Bendigo, and they're all set. Race 3 from Bendigo Trots. And they're away and racing from out wide on the track. Village Encounter's got away fast. He's going to clear them. And they give him a couple of wake-up calls, but he's accelerated across and he's led by 10 metres into the first turn. Just a Filter. The favourite has moved up to park without cover, but on the inside, Joey's Hangover just kicking up to keep it wide. 3 back the inside is our Beat Somewhere as they sort out their positions pretty quickly. Snazzola's into the 1 out, 1 back. Inaugurate track set from the back row. Calvert Hotshot has 2 behind it. They are Clarendon Envoy, and easing back to the tail end of the field was 22 Carat. 29.4 was the first quarter of the mile at 2.6 lead time. That was 29.4 leader to leader. So Village Encounter, he burned across them early on to lead, and since then he's been able to amble along at track work speed here going past the bell in the Solar One Electrical Pace. Hasn't used up too much charge at all. He leads by 4 metres. Back of the leader, Joey's Hangover. He's enjoyed a nice cushy run, with the slow speed is starting to hook onto the bridle a bit, and Abby Turnbull will be sweating on that. Hurrah, Detroit sprint lane to open up. Release her arms well. Sitting up on the outside, Just a Filter. 1-1 Snazzola on the inside is our Beat Somewhere. Inaugurate still in 6th, still no moves. Going in the gap along the pegs there was 22 Carat. Second last is Calvert Hotshot. Clarendon Envoy sees them all. He's 25 off the leader. 32 the second quarter. Leader still has them creeping down to the 500 metre corner. It's Village Encounter in first gear. Second, Just a Filter moving up a little closer. It's only going to be a dash home. Calvert Hotshot's running on 5 wide around them on the turn. In third, Joey's Hangover. But Calvert Hotshot is rounding them up from the back, moving up to 4th. Clarendon Envoy follows him. Snazola Inaugurate were next. Top of the stretch. 29.4 down the back. Village Encounter just a filter. Sustaining the sprint up at them was Calvert Hotshot. And right down the outside, Clarendon Envoy. Village Encounter still in front. Going up to it, Calvert Hotshot. Village Encounter. Calvert Hotshot. A great tussle. Village Encounter might have just seen it out to hold off Calvert Hotshot. And Clarendon Envoy third. Fourth was just a filter. Then Joey's Hangover Snazola Inaugurate. Further back in the field to 22 Carradine. At the tail end, outbeat somewhere. 27.7 was just a sprint home. 158 for the mile rate for Aldebaran Park.
Maybe 6, 3, 7 and 5. Close though, so we will stand by for confirmation of those numbers from Bendigo. Ipswich race 9 over 431 metres, 4.183 for Anthony Collins. With the even money favourite is Anthony. $1.40, much shorter on the tote there as the pools begin to fill up. Spring Rock, $1.70 out to $2. Spring Cleo, the Kennelmate, $2.40 into $2.10, and Littermate also. Both have been very good earners for the buyers camp. Big Trump Banner, $9 next, best from a high of 11. And then we have 23 just to snip into 18 for Little Ferrari. Might need to be to beat these top two in betting, Anthony.
Yeah, they're equal favourites now. Spring Cleo, Spring Rock. Cleo's the best supported, $2.40 to $2.10. Spring Rock, $1.70 out to $2.10, and they dominate. You've got $10 or better, headed by the two, which is Big Trump Banner. But this is a good race. Spring Cleo from the inside trap has had 12 starts for 8 victories. Spring Rock from box 4, 11 starts for 4 wins. So that could be the determining tale. Spring Rock now the favourite once again, $1.95. They're set in the ninth, racing Spring Cleo from the inside began brilliantly, but Little Ferrari's motoring up on the outside into the back, and Spring Cleo got away in front now, leads by 3. Spring Rock closing, followed by Little Ferrari now back to third. Then came Spring Judy, Spring Chip, further astern Flying Una is back to be next to last around the bend, and Big Trump Banner is last of all. It's Spring Cleo in front. Spring Rock can't pick it up. Spring Cleo too good for Spring Rock, and Spring Chip followed then by Flying Una. It'll be fourth. Well back in the field there, followed by, as they went into the pen, Spring Judy, Big Trump Banner, Little Ferrari in 25 and 10.
First win for a little while now. Spring Cleo back in the winner's stall. Win 25 at start, 81, $2.30 and $1.20, beating Spring Rock at $1.30, and Spring Chip no return. 148, 25.07 the run. We do owe you numbers from the previous at Bendigo. Look to be 6375. We will get that confirmed for you hopefully very soon. 69 it was, pardon me, it was the other white saddlecloth. 6975, pardon me. After race 3 from Bendigo confirmed 6975. Now to Newcastle for race 3, $3 for 2, La Cabeza Gem, the 310 favourite. There has been one late scratching. It's Inevitable came out at 5:44 p.m. earlier today, 1 cent in the dollar for win bets, $5 into $3.10 for this favourite. Has been quite well supported. It's Phil's on topper also.
460 and number 6 Love You Buddy 650 into 6, and selections from Jared 2, 4, 6 and 7. Number 4 is the late.
Okay, mobile barrier in position here for race number 3. These runners are being called up. We're about 10 seconds off start time here for race number 3. And forward they come. Bite the Bullet, Lightning Bob, Mammals Riddle, the first 3 to come up. Blazing Shannon will come up to the outside. Miss Verstappen and the favourite La Cabeza Gem coming forward nearer the inner. Inside gate is Lala Bron, and I'm quick as fire on the second line with Yes, No, Maybe So. A field of 9. The late scratching was It's Inevitable. And the Tab Mobile heading into the back straight. This is the Garrard's Horse and Hound pace, a field of 9. Green lights up, and they're away. And from the inside gate, Lala Bron doesn't have a whole lot of speed. Lakabiza Gem showed some speed, but Mammal's Riddle will clearly outpace them in the run to the first bend. And Mammal's Riddle crosses down to the pegs comfortably to lead Lakabiza Gem and Lala Bron on the inside third. It will get the leaders back. I'm Quick as Fire pushing up on the inside. Wider was Miss Verstappen. It's three wide pressing forward. Coming through from the second line also as Yes, No, Maybe So as Lightning Bob Trap Deep goes back. Bite the Bullet pushes up underneath it. And Blazing Shannon, not on its best behaviour tonight, has galloped rounding that bend into the home straight and is back at the tail. First quarter was a fairly nippy 27.8 and they run down with 1,000 left to go and Lakabiza Gem now takes up the running. Mammal's Riddle, who led early, now sits second, leaders back. Miss Verstappen facing the breeze. Three back the inside, Lala Bron, and then Yes, No, Maybe So from the second line. It ends up with the one out, one back trail. On Quick as Fire, snook it away. It's four back along the inside, being covered up by Bite the Bullet and then Blazing Shannon, who's back into a pace now. It's second last on the inside of Lightning Bob, who's last on its outside. They backed it off in the second quarter, 31.1 second quarter, 58.9 first half. Down the back, Lakabiza Gem on top, resuming from a 2-month layoff. It leads by 3 metres over Miss Verstappen, Mammal's Riddle. Yes, No, Maybe So in the 1-1. And then Lala Bron, Bite the Bullet on Quick as Fire, Lightning Bob and Blazing Shannon as last. They sprint off the back in 29.7. Lakabiza Gem still 3 metres over Miss Verstappen. Peeling out as Yes, No, Maybe So. Bite the Bullet coming wider, Mammal's Riddle nowhere to go. Neither Lala Bron up to the bend, and it's Lakabiza Gem the leader. Lakabiza Gem, Mammal's Riddle tries to get up on the inside. Yes, No, Maybe So, and Bite the Bullet is now surging. Bite the Bullet and Yes, No, Maybe So run to the lead. Bite the Bullet in front. Early double to Mark Callaghan. Bite the Bullet over Yes, No, Maybe So. Third, either Lakabiza Gem, Lala Bron, or I think they finished just ahead of on the inside Mammal's Riddle. They were followed by I'm Quick as Fire all over their backs at the end, then Blazing Shannon, Miss Verstappen, Lightning Bob.
7, 10 and a photo, Bite the Bullet at 8.20 and 2.50 beats Yes, No, Maybe So. Third will be along shortly. Down the road to the Gardens for race 12 in around about 2 minutes' time. And at 2.70 holding the call is Gas Flame. For the Bell Cab, fifth last time out, second prior, 2.38 to 2.70 easy. Songar Whisper, $3. And 6.50 to 3.50 for our LB Duke. Right after this.
Small businesses keep our economy going, and at BizCover, we've helped over 140,000 small business owners protect their businesses. From the accountants in Adelaide, the brickies in Ballarat, to the IT wizards in Ipswich. With insurance options for over 6,000 occupations, we've got you covered. Compare multiple business insurance quotes from some of Australia's leading insurers and start saving. Visit bizcover.com.au or search BizSave and experience insurance made easy today.
For over 50 years, safety has been as much a part of our business as it is yours. From developing the first integrated overhead guard to improving operator visibility, we never sit still when it comes to safety. And now, with the system of active stability, over 3,000 calculations per second protect your most valuable assets. So don't just get a forklift, get world-leading safety, another great Toyota advantage.
A warm welcome officially to race night here on Sky Racing 1. Mark Olmos with you. We've got Group 2 racing from Gloucester Park. It wouldn't be a Friday night without group racing. Looking forward to catching up with the team at the track. We've also got Jason Lincoln joining us to give us his late mail for Richmond and Geelong. Looking forward to the programs ahead, as well as Group 1 racing from York. The E-Ball Festival continues with the Group 1 Nunthorpe Stakes. Can't wait for that one. No Batash this year, but there is a smart French 3-year-old filly in Suwasa to go around. Looking forward to that, as well as the champ Stradivarius. Hopefully he can get back to winning ways after missing Goodwood and then going, well, slightly less than desirably in the Gold Cup there, missing out on a chance at history. Looking forward to seeing him back tonight in the Lonsdale Cup over 2 miles. Back to the Gardens here for the lucky last. 290 Gas Flame, now 280, 320 though. Best backed our LB Duke. It's thank you to Jared from the Gardens.
To be placed away. Thanks, Mark. Really big go here on number 7, our LB Duke in the last. down to $3.20 after opening $6.50. So this is a huge go. Punters trying to blast out with OLB Duke. Gas Flame just holding favouritism at $2.80. Light about to go to green. This is the last from the Gardens. We're ready to run. Set race 12. Favourite Gas Flame in 2. Ready. Racing. Gas Flame missed it by a half length. There's good speed from the inside. Goodwin Tomo in a messy drive to the first turn, and Gas Flame got through, took the front going onto the back. 2.5 lengths clear to Smiley in second. Trying to wind up. OLB Duke gets to third. Then came Songar Whisper towards the rear was Love You Buddy Hysteria, and Goodwin Tomo's last of all around the turn. Gas Flame in front, holding a margin. Gas Flame won by 3 lengths. Second, OLB Duke, and third was Smiley. Then came Songar Whisper from Love You Buddy Hysteria towards the rear with Daphne Dixie and Goodwin Tomo. The time is around 23 and 3.
2 wins, Gas Flame, from either 7-8, then 4 back in for fourth. 2-7-8 for confirmed, 23.33 the run. Back to Newcastle Harness to clear up third spot for you. It was 7.10.26. 7.10.26 there at Newcastle Trots. Now we head to Albion Park, race 2 over the 21.38 metres. The tab make a date with play pace of 62 to 73. Bitcoin is the 2.30 favourite. On a hat-trick at the moment, trying to make it through on the bounce this evening, 7 days after winning over the 16.60 last week. Back out to the 21.38 tonight and goes around as the easing favourite. The late mail and the on-topper for Chris Barsby.
Orders $3.90 back at $5. They're coming up well now. Thanks, Mark. Race 2. We're close to a start. Bitcoin running the favourite. A very consistent performer. Bitcoin, 225 is the current quote. Stand by now, ready to run. There's the light. They're off and pacing. Sport Mental off the inside left wheel. Bray Beach is driving forward. Bitcoin showing early hustle. So Cool Master fourth going into the first turn. Kira Harpo Gambler. He's down on the inside, following through behind Sport Mental. Next in between runners Slingshot, saving Major Percy. Good as it gets, dropping down to the inside. Out towards the tail, Ahoka Jimmy and chasing the wind. They race into the back straight. Out in front, Sport Mental. Sport Mental leads the way. The margin is 5 metres. Kira Harpo Gambler in the trail second. Going up to Breeze on the outside, the favourite Bitcoin, and Bray Beach will land 1-1 cover. Good as it gets is now 5th. He's 3 back on the inside. So Cool Master, Ahoka Jimmy, 4 back on the marker line. Slingshot saving Major Percy, and at the tail is chasing the wind. Lead time steady, 37.5. Sport Mental on top, shows the way, leads 5 metres. Bitcoin, the race favourite, is without cover. Leaders back third, Kira Harpo Gambler. Bray Beach in a good spot, fourth 1 by 1. Good as it gets is over on the inside, 3 back, then So Cool Master. Ahoka Jimmy, then Slingshot saving Major Percy. Chasing the win, whips them in. First quarter, 30.4. They get the judge and the bell. They have a circuit left to run. 1,000 metres from home, and it's Sport Mental looking to go coast to coast. Sport Mental leads at the margin, 3 metres. Bitcoin without cover. He's close enough if good enough, the race favourite. Sitting third, leaders back, Kira Harpo Gambler. Bray Beach 1 by 1. Good as it gets down on the inside, 3 back. So Cool Master, Ahoka Jimmy. Slingshot chasing the wind, takes off 3 wide from last. Saving Major Percy, now shuffled back towards the rear. That second quarter, 30.6 into the back straight for the final time. Leader still Sport Mental, and travelling boldly out in front, Sport Mental. Margin 5 metres again. Bitcoin second. Kira Harpo Gambler is third. Bray Beach is yet to make his move. He's still 1 by 1. Good as it gets the inside, chasing the wind deeper. So Cool Master, Ahoka Jimmy, Slingshot, saving Major Percy. Back straight quarter covered in 28. Sport Mental leads the way. Bitcoin the favourite, now being chased up on the outside. Kira Harpo Gambler is third. Bray Beach is about to flip deeper, chasing the wind, saving Major Percy even wider. They're into the home straight. Bitcoin races alongside of Sport Mental and takes the lead. Bray Beach to the outside, starting to wind up. Bitcoin and Bray Beach, they come away. Bitcoin, Bray Beach, late along the inside. Good as it gets. Bray Beach again. Bray Beach takes it. Beating Bitcoin. Good as it gets. Kira Harpo Gambler. Saving Major Percy. Sport Mental knocking up. Ahoka Jimmy chasing the win. Slingshot. So Cool Master. Final split 29. Time 1:57.
Adam Sanderson for Daryl Graham wins at $3.40 and $1.60. Bray Beach beats Bitcoin $1.30 and good